God, how I need some lighthearted criminal japery after the fucking emotional nuke that Monster Camp dropped on us.
What happened?
They put out an update called End of the Road. And, oh boy, it is like horror and existential dread and meta-awareness and just really, really sad for Polly, but also kind of beautiful in a weird way. And there were so many people's reaction to it was like, I finished playing the update and I had to just kind of sit there staring into the void for an hour or lay on the floor for 3 to 5 hours.
God, it's warm. Did I really slug that down in like record time? Alright. Well, thank God I have a mini fridge in the fridge.
I debated getting a super mini fridge, basically, that holds a 6-pack, but they're not actual fridges. They don't have, they don't run refrigerant through them. It's basically a cooler. It doesn't get a refrigerator cold. It gets it like 20 to 30 degrees colder than whatever room temperature is.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
You see, living in the Midwest, that's why at my mom's place we love the garage, because if it's ever any season that's not summer, we're just like, oh, additional cooler.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get ready to go ahead and play this game, guys. This is called Penny Larceny. It is a visual novel, and it's going to be very fun.
Penny Larceny, gig economy supervillain.
There's a Pokemon DLC?
Yeah, the DLCs that they announced like last year or whatever are getting close to release, and they teased a little bit more of it in the Pokemon Direct today. They turned there's a couple new Paradox Pokemon. The Raikou one is a fucking giraffe, and it's horrifying. Jazzy.
I love jazz. Also, I have a cat. Gig economy supervillain. Okay, I love this already. Another long-necked lad. Well, you know what? We'll find out whether or not this is too loud. Is this too loud? Because I can turn this down.
Maybe a skosh.
Okay. There you go. Alright. There you go. In my line of work, you learn to look at the big picture, crafting your design for it little by little. Everything connects up, dotted lines and arrows and symbols, a path leading from A to B to C to D. When you do your job right... Hi, Two Flower. Wow. That's straight up a Penny Larceny emote. That's crazy. There's a lot of them. Are you a dev? You gotta tell me if you're a dev. Them's dev rules. When you do your job right, it's clean. Man, I love that for American Dad, the Apocalypse episode. Did I get you? You gotta tell me if I got you. Them's apocalypse rules. You wrote this game? What? All right. No shit. No shot. Cool. I'm gonna follow you. All right. Wow.
All right. We can't fuck it up now.
We can't fuck it up now. All right. It's laser focused. You like to stop by anytime someone plays it and says hi? Well, hello. How do you do to you too? Holy moly. That's all right. I gotta be very professional now. All right. When you do your job right, it's clean, precise, professional, and awesome. And professional.
And awesome.
And awesome.
Did I mention precise? Fuck. Start over.
Damn it. I dropped the can. I love it when the play comes together. It's not possible to predict every step, of course. A skilled schemer is also an impressive improviser. You're just a plan on the fly. But in the end, you get to where you're going, where you need to be. But that just assumes one very big X factor, which is rarely simple X to solve for. Where are you actually going? What are you destined to become? This world doesn't have to be this way. We can change things, change them for the better. You and I, we can tear it down and build it back up. Make a better future, so nobody has to go through the same pain we did. We don't have to be trapped in their systems. We can break free, do what we want, when we want, how we want. Two of a kind against them all, living a life of pleasure and freedom in whatever manner we choose. No one can stop us. I know you want to read this one.
My own internal algorithms are a dead-end loop of suffering and misery. External inputs are cleanly required in order to balance my equation. Your input has become a vital component in this transformation. Do not discount your own potential. It is vast and incalculable, even for me.
I hate. We're all playing the
It is all I am programmed to do, I hate.
We're all playing the roles that were picked out for us. Sometimes you see the strings, sometimes you don't spot them until it's too late. But in the end, we don't have to be what they say we are. There is no destiny, and there are so many possibilities to choose from. I can't see all the possibilities for myself. Not here. Not now. But maybe they're out there. And I'm going to become who I need to be. If I'm to find my destiny, I'm going to need your help getting there. Honk show. What? I bolt upright in my chair, neck feeling sword stiff from the impromptu nap time. Crap, did I doze off? I think there's free coffee if that helped. No way, that's a trap. They lure you in with the freebies and chastise you for being too liberal with company resources. Trust me, I know how these boring old corporate jerks operate. Boring, boring, boring. This whole office job is boring. I can't believe you gotta apply for a job here. A job, of all things. If Mom saw me sitting here filling paperwork for the man, she'd think I was totally uncool. That'd be such a disappointment. I feel a creeping wave of shame running down my spine from mere thought of it. I know it sucks, but we gotta get through this. Don't give up. I know. It's all part of the plan. I've forgotten what's at stake. Wait, what time is it? Look quickly at the clock. Crap! I got like 5 minutes to finish this paperwork. We'll be late. I need your help here. Fill this out for me, quick. Swearing, full words. Yes. Sexuality. I don't know if there's titty in this game. Spaz, is there titty in this game?
There's not titty in this game.
Okay, so we can keep that on.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Jabba! Okay, Smiley, this is gonna be Jane Doe. Pronoun she, her, and I'm okay for romance and sex. All that sound good? Sounds good. Pleased to meet you, Ms. Doe. And pleased to meet you, too. It's me, Jane Doe. Good name for an aspiring young intern, I hope. I straighten the stack of papers, quickly carrying them over to the receptionist. Oh, this art's pretty. I like this art. With a smile, she accepts my forms, glancing them over briefly before greeting me warmly. Good work, and right on time. Welcome to the team. Thank you for cooperation, Ms. Doe. That's right, that's me. Cooperative. I'm extremely cooperative. I'm Jane Cooperative Doe. I look forward to starting my job today, ma'am. Just point me out more paperwork and I'll take care of it. Increase our glorious company shareholder value within a day, or my name isn't Jane Doe, unpaid intern. That's the kind of go-getter attitude we'd love to see here at Legitimate Business Company. Absolutely. I read all the interviews of Leonard. Mr. Legitimate, I mean. He's so innovative and market disruptive. I use the legit book computer at home for everything I do. Great, so we don't need to bring you up to speed on the latest LDOS version? How did Gibson phrase it? He made me memorize a technical battle, but I'm not sure if I remember. Saying about ASD drives? ASD drives. Or was it SSD? SDI? I think it's ASD, Advanced Something Drives. Solid State Drives, SSD. The new storage optimization algorithms for solid state drives and LDOS are really something else. Agreed. Clearly you're familiar with Mr. Legitimate's work. Thank you for the assessment. I'm sure you'll fit in just fine, Ms. Doe. We have coffee and pastries in the break room, and most toilet paper in the restrooms is free. Please clock... Most?
Most.
Please clock out for your desk before utilizing these. Casual off-duty socialization time with your fellow coworkers is allowed as well. Simply clock out before and clock in after engaging in pleasantries. Every non-work task stay off company time. Got it. That's entirely reasonable and not at all an overreach. I'm glad you see things our way. Well, I have duties to attend to. Please feel free to explore and get a feel for the facility. Within security boundaries, of course. You gotta wake up in that grind set, dog. Of course. You want any problems with me?
Yeah, pay no mind to that door that says any employees beyond this boundary will be hunted for sport.
You think there's some executives who just wait for somebody to walk in, they just go, ooh, and grab paintball guns and just kick in the door?
You step through the door and just get shot in the chest with a beanbag round.
Look, if I get shot right in my solar plexus, it's gonna really free up my respiratory system.
Yep.
No problems. Did I say no problems? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I told a little white lie. What I meant to say is they'll have all the problems from me. Because beneath this deceptively ordinary exterior lies a soul of chaos and mischief. My real name is... Penny Larceny! Little Miss Steal Your Stuff. I sneak in under cover of darkness, tear down every defense between me and my target, and get away clean. Everyone knows and fears Penny Larceny, the hottest young supervillain of this generation. Look the hell out, world! I'm coming for your stuff, your precious, precious stuff.
You ever notice how you have stuff, but everybody else has shit? Like, how dare they keep your shit where your stuff is supposed to go?
Right, and I'm a mysterious voice in your head. Together, we cause crime. Hell yeah! Rock on, mysterious voice in my head. And this latest caper is gonna put me on the map. We live in a world of masks and capes, villains and suit heroes, and I live pretty firmly outside society's rules. Masked since I was born. Confessions of a notorious villain, Mother May I. It's now our job to confront some underwear pervert with a ray gun, so we let the cape sort it out instead. Oh, Lord. My son become masked by choice, either for power and conquest. Many are forced into it, out of desperation and poverty. It's a crapsack world out there, full of haves and have-nots. Stay inside his good graces, obeying conform to be pushed out. That's why masks have loosely banded together to support each other. Clearly no one else gives a shit about us. And that's why I'm here today.
From the Guild of Calamitous Intent.
God, I love that movie so much.
Yeah.
Oh my God. My liege. No! No, that is not how this ends! You are gonna go ahead and lower the goddamn building from space, safely back down where it belongs, and get my boyfriend out of this crap sack. One of the support structure for the mass community is Crimer, a combination social media network and gig economy market for supervillains. With access to Crimer, I could work with the best. God damn it! I love that quote from. I love that quote from Doctor Mrs. the Monarch so much. Just no! Fuck this! No! With
Not how this ends.
With access to Crimer could work with the best of the best, elite mass who run with huge crews and multi-million-dollar operations. But the app is invitation only, and I don't have the connection I need to score access. So I'm gonna steal a Crimer invite from the ones that I suspect secretly front the operation. Legitimate business company.
Oh, sweet. We're pulling a heist for a Blue Sky invite. I'm in.
Hot damn! That's how I feel like I need a Blue Sky invite. I don't know, part of me's like, okay, so it's X, it's on fire, it's going to die. But at the same time, I'm like, if it goes, I don't think I want another one.
That'll free up so much of my schedule.
It really will. And it's just like, I already tell people about streams through like 3 things. My Discord, streaming on Twitch anyway, because there's going to be a notification and it's going to push me up because I stream just all sorts of fun, weird games. Oh God, I don't know if I told you about this. You know that game I've been playing on Thursdays, right? Vigil?
Yeah.
So when I started streaming that game was taken off the Steam store. And it was also taken off of, I think, Epic too. So I'm the only one who plays that. So if you look up me, I'm the only one. It's like, you're the top streamer playing this game. I'm like, whoa! That's
the
one way
two
to
sweetest
do it.
words in the English language. Default, default, default.
Default. So like, I already have multiple ways of doing that, and I already show up on a bunch of other shows too, like the Unexpected and whatnot, because I'm like, hi, I'm Exist, come here. And I'm also making YouTube stuff now too, so like I also plug myself on YouTube. So it's like, do I even need a Blue Sky? That's a great question.
Great question, Mega Man.
That's a great question. And that's why I'm sneaking under the guise of some aspiring corporate toady, while I secretly plot my rise to power. You and I, we're gonna make it. We're gonna do it. Worldwide super villain legends. You ready? You're really not me. I'm not your boss. You know, a lot of confidence in our tag team. I like that. Hell yeah, we work well together. Put our heads together, we can figure out anything. And hey, don't worry about making mistakes or wrong choices, okay? Between the 2 of us, we can recover from any fumbles. There's no way to completely fail a heist. If things get sloppy, so what? The 2 of us still figure our way through it all. Don't fear a failure guide to every decision. What fun's that? Way too stressful way to live. You understand how I play visual novels. I kick through it. There's a path I do, and I go, done, and I throw the axe in the wall. And that's it. That's it. Now let's get to this. Unfortunately, that nap cost us some time. We can only scout out 3 locations in the building before the day's over. Training day, casing the joint. What should you investigate first? I trust your instincts. You're pretty good at this sort of thing. Let's see. The security office, the rooftop, and the server farm. Bump down. All right, server farm, baby. I'm gonna need access to their databases, so checking out their data store would be a smart move. The room's cool and crisp thanks to heavy air conditioning. Plenty of vents. Too small for me, but not too small for Gibson. Okay, good to know that's an option. Shit, someone spotted me. You wanna voice Jimbo?
Yeah. Shit, someone spotted me. Just immediately Bear Mason.
Bear Mason, knee him in the chest.
Oh, come on. Are you serious?
Maybe? I may be serious? What am I serious about?
I wish they'd stop sending interns down here just to report that the mail servers are down. I know, okay? I'm working on it. And every clueless newbie they send my way just slows down my work.
This music's so cute.
Bouncy.
It really is. I want to find the soundtrack. I might use it. I might use this for. I might use some of these music tracks for my show. I do love the electro yaz. Okay, that's my cue to leave. The soundtrack will be out sometime next week. Yay! Thank you. But it'd really help if I could study their servers closely to get Gibson the information he'll need. He's gonna whine if I don't. Odds are we'll need free run of these computers to score the Crimer invite. This is probably the most critical part of today's scouting. Is there a way to stick around without enraging this guy, despite me being lousy with computers?
I mean, intern. Get him a coffee or something. Would
Yeah,
probably be
that's
the
what I'm
most
thinking. Get him a
logical.
coffee. Fuck it. While we're down here, you need anything? Fresh coffee? Want me to swipe a Danish from a break room?
They log those things, you know. If you take more than one pastry a day, they start noticing.
But if I take it for you, it's on me, not you. And I haven't grabbed one yet.
You do that for me?
I think that's a service I can provide. You deserve a break today.
Well, damn. That's nice. Yeah, I'd love some coffee. See if you can get one of the good jelly donuts, too. This buffer overrun problem in L-Mail is going to take a minimum of one jelly donut for me to fix. I swear they never listen to me.
You got it. Honestly, you deserve better than this. This place, this job, these rules. Why not tell them where to stick it? Find an employer who will respect you.
I wasn't up to my eyeballs in mortgage payments, maybe. This is the best I can get, and I need the best I can get for my family.
You're a respectable man, Jim.
I just hope they don't try to shift the blame to me for this mess. Okay, I gotta get back to work, but hey, thanks. Nice to know I'm not the only one who sees how shitty letting legitimate is.
I'll let you get back to it. Good luck, okay? A buffer overrun bug in L-Mail. Perfect. Gibson's gonna have a field day with that one.
Ah, yes. Our son, Jimmy Tables.
Jimmy Table. Although I feel bad that our heist might hurt this guy. Maybe I can get Gib to cover a digital track so he doesn't take the blame. And if all else fails, well, move a few zeros from Lenny's account to Visited's account. Sounds fun to me. Okay, what do we investigate next? Security office. No thought to go. That's the rabbit way. Send it. Always. Always send it. When in doubt, survey the security. It's going to be your number one obstacle to any successful caper. As I'm approaching the main security office, I notice something funny stuck in the carpet. Glitter? And colorful paper scrap. Aha! I know what this is. Okay, I got my cover story. Quickly, I dug into every break room, grabbed a box of untouched donuts, and sweep on in underneath a banner of glossy, paper-strung lettering reading, "Happy Retirement, Carl." Hello, hello! We celebrating in here? Great! I brought you boys some extra treats. Pastries are always welcome at a party, even if delivered by a newcomer intern.
The good stuff? We never get the good stuff up here. Hey guys, this kid brought the good stuff.
Cheers go up from the gathered security guards. The box of sweet jelly-filled delights gets passed around. Aw, I like him. Multiple security cameras, monitoring stations, redundant systems, several digital recording decks.
You new here, kid?
Huh? I mean, yeah. I just got started today, and you're leaving today, huh?
One more shift to go. I'm happily retired. Just call me Carl, happily retired John Smith.
Windmill Slam Security Office, final destination. That's me. Do you remember in Guild Wars 2 when you were just like, so this boss, and I went, just ran toward every fractal just going, yeah! We made it through half of them. You know what? I think that's a good over-under. And I'm Jane, cooperative doe, apparently. Man, I'd love to be retired. I know I have, like, 40 years to go, but it sounds sweet.
Yep, I got all the time in the world for fishing, playing with my grandkids, working on my model railroad.
Uninterruptible power supplies, a whole bank of alarm monitors, only 2 doors in and out with clear lines of sight.
Kid, you okay there?
Oh, sorry, just, wow, there's a lot of tech stuff in here, huh? I just filed paperwork. I don't know much about any of this. That looks so complicated.
No need to worry. Even if I'm off the clock after tonight, the boys will keep you safe. We got the best security crew in the world, don't we?
A rousing cheer goes up from the well-fed party people. The equipment I've seen so far is out of date, out of repair. This nerve center security tech is solid. There has to be a flaw here I can exploit. I need a conversational lead-in so I can sneak a question. He loves fishing, he loves his grandkids, he loves railroads. The rabbit way of life is fishing. I will ask about fishing. Well, fly fish or regular type fishing? Or dynamite?
My grandpappy fished with dynamite once. Nearly lost his leg. Different times back then, kid. But honestly, not about the fish. About the good life. You, a boat, some beers, peace and quiet.
Dude, I approve. Yeah, absolutely.
One less day with false alarms ringing in my ears all the time.
False alarms?
Old equipment. Damn outdated. But don't you worry, kid. We're on the ball around here. Always check out any alarm, never assume it's false. That's policy.
Damn, meaning they'll come running no matter how tiny an alarm I trip. Can't be sloppy if any twitch will summon security. Well, good to know. Hey, I gotta get back to my desk. Did you know they measure everything you do here down to the minute?
Don't I know it? Not gonna miss that part of the job. Hey, never lose that smile, okay? No matter how rough it gets working for this company. You can find happiness no matter what. It'll all be worth it in the end.
Thank you, Grandpa Carl. You have deserved a screenshot.
Look at it this way. At least you're not working for Lord Bedlam.
God, I love Lord Bedlam. I'll do my best, sir. I always figure these company drones are soul-crushingly depressed. How Carl managed it in so many years in this hellhole if his spirit's high is a mystery to me. I know a lot of things I do end up hurting people at the lowest levels. It's not like I enjoy causing trouble. Some stuff suits the top get hassled, sure, good. I'm glad Carl's getting out of here before I cause some damage. Okay, what are we investigating next? Rooftop! Ah, every thief's best friend. Rooftops. I should heavily scout this building's roof out, see if there's any avenues of access. Not many security cameras leading up to the stairwell. There's a few, but they're old and askew, badly maintained. I easily duck the all-seeing eyes on my way up to the rooftop access door, which is locked. Well, shit. Okay. Pretty simple alarm and electromechanical combo lock. I can disarm this and crack the code now. It'll save precious time for later. I get to work with my pocket knife, tracing the wires painted over in the wall, snipping where they need snipping. You have a bit of a history involving roofs. What about the air vents? You could possibly get in on ground level that way. No way. I'm not getting trapped in an air vent again. I do not need the PTSD flashbacks. Sorry, didn't mean to bring that up again. It's cool, it's cool. Honestly, I'd just be fine if I tried the air vents. Just, let's not risk it when we have a perfectly good roof here. And the lock clinks open. Code 0451. We're all set.
Look at this roof. Goes all the way up.
0451. That's from System Shock! I think 0451's from System Shock! It has to be.
Was it 0451 or was it 0041?
No, I think 0451's from System Shock. Yeah! Yeah, it is! It's used in System Shock! I'm smart and old. The cool wind goes past me as I step onto the roof. Yep, no cameras up here. Kinda lax, honestly. Good ledges to hook onto for descent. Doesn't work just fine. Kinda nice up here, honestly. I used to love rooftops. Poor Parsons. I'd like to learn to love them again. I know using a daring criminal heist as therapy is a bit weird. So what? I'm weird. You're weird. We're both really weird. We can make it work. You
Guys,
can try therapy again.
Guys, I've played the Stanley Parable. I'm pretty sure the door code is 8888.
Sitting in a circle talking about my problems didn't help a lot last time. Believe me about you anyway. I think I'm cool with tackling this myself for now, but I promise if it gets bad again, like really bad, I'll get help. I won't ponder rooftops instead. Okay, time well spent. Good work, team.
Self high five.
Workday is winding down. Can I sneak any more investigation where I need to scoot out the door? Oh, Miss Doe? I'm so lost that I completely missed the office overlord sliding on in to join me. Yes? Yes, ma'am. Can I help you? I know you're likely wrapping up for the day, but I'm afraid I have to be the bearer of bad news. I'm afraid this isn't going to work out. Please put your things in the standard issue severance cardboard box and exit to the parking lot. What? It seems you performed an unauthorized reallocation to company nutritional resources today. Donuts, coffee, protein bars, and other miscellaneous foodstuffs are remained within their designated break areas and consumed on location. I'm afraid this violation is unacceptable. We're gonna have to let you go. Thank you. Have a pleasant day. Close call. But maybe this is for the best. It's not like I was gonna punch in for more work tomorrow. Time to scoot along home and plan my daring heist.
You're firing me? But you don't even pay me. That's what makes this so awkward.
Home sweet home. I'm squatting, of course. I can't afford rent in this town, even if ill-gotten gains. Also a bad idea to leave a paper trail when you're a mask. But it's not so bad. No neighbors to annoy me. Given this place is condemned, unless the fungal growth from the west wing becomes sentient or something. We got utilities most of the time, peace and quiet all the time, and this feels just homey enough to be a home. More of a home than we've had in a long, long time. Oh, sorry, I say we, I don't mean me and you. I mean me and Gibson, and you. Me and Gibson and you. Where's Gibson? Gibson! Gib! I'm back from scouting.
Penny, I was napping.
Oh my god. You are a talking cat? You are a talking cat. This is a great game. Gibson crawls out from under the couch, his favorite napping spot, and jumps up on top of the booster pile of books in front of our computer.
What time is it? I thought we still had a few hours until the heist.
It's crime time, my friend. It's crime o'clock. It's half past crime. The little crime hand and the big crime hand are pointing to...
No more using crime as an adjective, please. I got a headache.
You fun cat. Your visor giving you trouble again?
I think the implant's housing's come loose. We might need to go back to the veterinarian again. Before you say it, yes, I mean the crime veterinarian. Thank you.
I wasn't gonna say it. Honest. Are you okay for helping with the heist tonight? Maybe I could play solo on this one, just me and my voice.
And leave you dealing with the crimer servers alone? Heck no. I'll just power on through the headaches. Walk me through your findings. Maybe I just need something else to focus on. What's the game plan, Penny?
I like making Gibson pull a job when he's suffering. It's not right. It's not fair. But fair hasn't really been a key word in our lives, has it? No, we work with what we have. And I'm doing this for him as much as I'm doing it for myself. The cybernetics in his head need tuning every few weeks, and are not cheap. If huge scores and big heists of crime are what it takes to keep my best friend in good health, so be it. He needs that implant thing from Deus Ex. Vinizepam, or whatever it's called. I wheel my portable chalkboard to the center of the room, ready to craft the master plan. That's right, the master plan. Legitimate business Oh, that's cute. We put a smiley face on the sun. Aw. Legitimate business company. Bottom dollar bidder security, for the most part. A basic, boring gray box of concrete and glass and failed drinks.
Why is there a happy little sun in the corner? Aren't we infiltrating the place at night?
Don't question my process, Gibson. There should be a cakewalk, honestly. We'll grapple up the side of the building, infiltrating through the rooftop access door. I already scouted the rooftop and unlocked the door. We can breeze on in, but cameras won't be an issue. Once inside, we'll gain access to the air vents, and that's where you come in. You'll head down to the server room through the vents, where you can work your magic. Be sure to put your cat in airplane mode! He just floats.
If you boop his forehead and his nose at the same time he takes a screenshot.
I love him. There's about plenty of air vents you can use. I found out that the L mail has a buffer overrun problem.
A delicious zero-day exploit. Good work, Penny.
Once you finish your magic and add me to the Crimer access list, we slip out the way we came in. We avoid the security room in the CEO's office. There are no fly zones for us. Their alarms have hair triggers, and they're diligent about investigating. But now that we know that, we know how to proceed slow and safe. Slip in, hack Crimer, slip out before anyone notices, back home in time for cartoons. Sound good?
Huh. That's some good scouting work. I'm impressed, Penny. I think we can make this happen. I'll go load up my cyberware with some LDOS exploits and be ready to go in a jiff. Or a GIF.
I always get a bit of nervous jitters before a caper like this. Excitement? Anxiety? Hard to say. But I promise you, we'll be just fine. Cross my heart, hope to die, stick a needle in my eye. Please do none of those things. Double pinky promise? Yes. Do you even have pinkies to promise with? You're a disembodied voice in my head. But yeah, pinky promise, all that good stuff. Okay, let's do this.
Don't forget to update the Linux kernel in your cat.
Save. Yes.
Zombie.
Crisp evening air, the excitement of a heist under cover of nightfall. I live for these moments. I crouch in the shadows of a building, ready to make my ascent. But first, a comms check. Panda Bear to Fancy Feast, do you copy? Over.
Penny, I'm literally in your backpack right now. I can hear you even without the comm link. And my call sign is Shadow Lord Hellclaw the Nightmare Bringer, not Fancy Feast.
You can't use your Warlock main as a call sign. Now hunker down. I'm heading up, and I don't want you falling out.
Relax. I'm pretty padded back here. I'll be fine.
Don't worry about Gibson. He's safe and sound back there. We got this all figured out. A good thief comes prepared. I'm a very good thief. Gib is snug as a bug in a rug, see? Double zipper with soft tabs on inside. Oh, nice. Air vents. Armor plate in front pocket. Smart. Cramped, but room to loaf. That's... Man, high five for someone making blueprints for cat... for, like, a heist cat device.
When is it available on Etsy?
Soon. Most of that was his design. He knows his needs, and I'm only happy to keep him comfortable when I'm busy running and climbing and stuff. Right. Back to the action. One rooftop, coming up. The grapple gun may be old hardware. A family heirloom, but it gets the job done. Whizzes up the building, snags on, and up I go. Scaling up the side of a building with Gibson in my pack is tricky, but something I haven't done before. And soon we're on the darkened rooftop. Fortunately, since I scouted the rooftop before, I know exactly where I'm going. So I dash my way across the door. I disable the alarms already, and I have the access code. I punch in 0451, and we're in.
Good work, Penny. Saves us time and resources, not having to tinker with the door.
Yep, and I didn't have to waste my electromagnetic confusatron either. Huh, lots of super signs around. Yeah, that tracks. Yep, Magnetic North invented this thing. He owes me after I helped him find criminal couples counseling for him and his husband.
Electronic confusatron. It's just a big fucking magnet.
I'm confused. Yeah, it's just one of those industrial magnet bars. In we go. Next step, avoiding any offices or cubicles. Repeat. I have a story about industrial magnet. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, very much so.
Yeah, so we had an industrial magnet in a warehouse. You know, it was a thing that we mostly used, you know, scrap, stuff like that and whatnot. Somebody set it on the shelf that was and they had it pointed forward, right? Now, this is before cell phones, okay? This is before, like, a lot of people had cell phones, and our policy was we threw the cell phones in a locker, you know, the clamshells. We had clamshells back then. I had a candy bar Nokia, I remember. I think I still have it, actually. I think it's at my mom's place. But it was at key length. So I'm walking, and I'm doing security at this warehouse. So there's a lot of metal shit on my belt, right?
Yeah.
And so, have you ever had a magnet that's like 5-10 pounds just suddenly go boom like a ghost into your side?
Oh no. There were two different directions I thought this story was going to go at various points. That was not one of them.
So it slung off the shelf and went boom into my side, and I, out of surprise, I grabbed my baton. I have a baton. It is a metal baton, and I swing it at nothing. And when I swing it, it catches on the magnet. And so now I'm in this ball, and I can't get the fucking baton off the fucking magnet. And so I grabbed the walkie-talkie because it smacked off my belt when I landed on my ass. And I'm like, I need help!
I'm down!
Down! And we're thinking I got my ass beat by like some thug or something, right? So like one of the guys runs across. I hear him coming down like the hallway, and I'm just in a ball. My arm's attached to this magnet. I'm trying desperately to pull it off. It won't give. My pants are my security pants are gonna go at that point, and I'm just like, please help. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to get off, but like the weight displacement is just so fucking, it's just so alien. So I'm like flopping around like a deer, trying to be like, oh god. And so two other security guards are helping me slide this magnet off my fucking leg.
It's like, no, don't get near him. It'll just grab onto your batons and it'll turn into a King Riot situation.
And it was so great because this burlier, like, older dude, he had to have been in his 40s. At this time, I don't even think I was 21. He slung it off my leg, and like he put too much ass on it, right? He put too much ass on it. He went, whoa, and he did a 180, and it went boom into a pillar. And he looked at me and he was like, I think it's where it lives, Matt.
Yep.
And he just took his hands off and he was like, all right, are you fine? And I was like, I'm fine. And he was like, oh, that was nowhere near as scary as I thought it was gonna be.
I'm fine, provided we never tell anyone about this.
Oh no, that was the story for like 2 months. Hey, you ever hear about the time Matt was doing his patrol and he had a magnet just sling into his side?
There's old ass magnet Matt.
It was so fucking, looking back on it, it was so fucking funny. Oh my god. And that is my magnet story.
When you first said somebody set it on the shelf, I thought it was going to be a metal shelf, and like, oh, they can't get it off the shelf, or it's at hip height and your wire pass with your keys. You're going to be like, thunk, and you look back and your keys had flown off your belt onto the magnet. Not that the magnet was going to fly at you.
Yep. It was sniffing for something metal. And my keys were, I was just close enough that it went boop off the shelf and went wham right into my leg, and I was like, ah, and I just flailed because I was like, assassin, and I just like swung my baton.
That's all, folks.
You want to know the best part of that story? That was my first day.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh god, I love that security gig, man. Oh god, where was I? Next step. Avoiding any offices or cubicles where people are pulling some serious mandatory overtime. Right, gotta get you to the server room.
Just get me to an airman. I memorized the layout from the blueprints.
Sneakily, I sneak my way along.
Sneak, sneak.
Damn it, forgot the alarms here have hair triggers. Quickly, I covered my exit with a small-sized smoke bomb, or pointing to hide under a chunky customer service desk. Almost immediately, a guard sweeps into the area, looking around confused for grumbling into his radio.
I thought the damn false alarms in accounting got fixed. All clear here. Probably just the wind rattling through the windows or something.
And he exits to go sweep other floors. Carl wasn't kidding. Motion trackers must be hypersensitive. Fortunately, the guards seem a bit desensitized to them. Not saying I should trip them all for fun, but at least I know I can evade, right? Evasion's the best bet here. You don't want to risk any encounters. Yeah, if we keep this, if we can keep this clean, that'd be best. And good practice for when we got to maintain a solid crime rating, right? Pretty sure my detectives' clients won't want chaos, or they might. Supervillains can be weirdos. Let's not get distracted. Air vents. Gotta find a viable air vent. Okay, this one will do. I pop the 4 screws holding it in place.
Okay, my turn. Go hide somewhere.
Got it. Be careful, Fancy Feast.
It's... fine, I'll use Fancy Feast. Only because feasting on my enemies is very lion-like.
Gibson hops down and climbs into the vent. I tuck myself under a desk, keep my voice low as I track his progress on comms.
Right, then left, then down. Don't worry. I see a route that'll let me climb back up when I'm done. And I'm in. Hey, this is a sweet setup. Lots of great high-powered CPU racks.
Focus, Fancy Feast.
Right, the buffer overrun exploit. I'm on it now. This will be a lot easier with that trick. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh? What uh-oh? I don't like uh-oh.
I'm in, but there's no crimer database. Not even a trace of it. It's not here.
What? No, that... It's gotta be here. Lenny's legitimate's behind Crimer. He has to be. I did my homework on this. Check again. Dig deeper.
I've checked and dug and checked, and Crimer isn't... Oh. Oh, crap. It's in the building, yes, but not here. Not in the server farm. Looks like it was moved last week, transferred to the personal workstation of Mr. Legitimate. In the CEO's office.
The CEO's office? Well, shit. Okay, come on back up. We'll figure this out. Gibson slips back up through the vents, dashes out in the open, leaps into my backpack.
Hoopla.
Together, we sneak on 3 offices in search of Mr. Legitimate's lair. Okay, it's a wrinkle, but one we can deal with, right? Motion trackers, volumetric cameras, infrared biometric scanner, and a code keypad? How paranoid is Lenny to leave his building full of holes and practically make his office into a panic room? I pause before the intimidatingly secure door. I have no clue what's in there. Might not be an office at all. It could be walled to something very big and dangerous. Nobody's seen Leonard Legitimate in years. Maybe he doesn't exist. Maybe he does. Maybe he's a king in yellow who runs Crimer. But if our data's inside, we gotta go in. And that's that. King in Haster. Oh, we like Haster. Oh, we like Haster a lot in this house. Oh, I do. Okay, we need a plan.
The thing. Use the thing. The ass magnet.
We need to stay clear. Yes! The one that hunts me in my darkest hours. We need to stay quiet. Just crack into the place like you normally would. going to take a lot of time we may not have. We'll only trip 1 or 2 alarms. But you're right, we have to be careful and clean. Okay. One by one, I take down access control mechanisms. And maybe guard computers and security gadgets? I've been dealing with them for years.
Penny, hurry. I got a back door into their systems, and routine security sweeps are moving this way. I can see on my visor.
Working as fast as I can. Route that, bypass this, disable the everything. Damn it, this is going too slow. I feel like I didn't scout enough. I didn't get the info I need to get in quicker. Don't blame yourself, though. And we'll get through this, I promise. Even if a sloppy caper is still good if we get away in the end. Okay, we're in.
Dispatch, now starting sweep of executive level.
Quickly, I hurry inside, hoping we avoid a notice. The office of Leonard Legitimate, rising star of the tech sector, disruptive market leader, innovator, creator, reclusive genius. But apparently he exists. People who don't exist don't need tacky office furniture, and no dust to speak on any of it. One mystery solved, but not the mystery we came here to solve. We need crimer access, and quickly. I close the door behind me and approach the impressive-looking legit station computer at his desk. Gib, you're up. Gibson hops out, climbs with keys, and gets to work.
I thought we were using our code names.
I'm stressed, okay? I keep forgetting, and you called me Penny plenty of times. How long will it take to hit the crimer database in there?
Give me 2 minutes. No, 3. 3 minutes.
You got, well, however many minutes it takes for security to realize we're here. As Gibson bangs away on the keyboard, I'm left staying and waiting to see if we succeed, or we get arrested, or killed. But no choice, right? It's where the arrows point to. Get crimer access, and use that to find good jobs that will keep us alive and well. It's gonna be hard work from here on out, but you're ready. Exactly! I've had a bad run of it trying to fly solo, but with crimer I can support other masks, and they'll support me in turn. Who said the bad guys can't work together? You and I work together, and we work pretty well, despite you being a mysterious head voice. I'm delusional. You're my brain tricking me. You have an outsider's perspective of my life. You've proven that, again and again. Tell me, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna find sex and freedom? Am I gonna live happily ever after? Spoilers, Penny. I can't tell you exactly what's coming. Just that there will be some surprises ahead. Damn spoilers. I get it. You can only give me so much, or it all falls apart.
Thanks, Greg Weissman.
Quantum mechanics are really annoying, aren't they? Life would be so much simpler if there were one plan, one path. But all that is moot, right? But all that is moot, right here and now. The future can wait. I need to finish this caper and get crimer access. After that, well, we'll explore the possibilities together.
I got it. One forged crimer access pass with full login credentials. I also scraped a few gigs of heavily encrypted data in the same folder. No idea what it is, but figured, hey, while we're here.
You did good, Gib. Okay, let's book it before things get any more complicated. I helped Gibson into my backpack and turned to leave. And get Mark Jeeper into the office at gunpoint by a trembling, shaking gun held by a trembling, shaking old man in a security uniform.
Halt in the name of the law.
Carl! Damn it! Why couldn't you have gone home at the end of the day? Carl Johnsmith, security guard.
You're not supposed to be in here. Hell, I'm not supposed to be in here. You're trespassing.
Damn it. I do not want to fight a senior citizen, but if he doesn't give me a choice...
Hey, don't move. I said don't move. You're a supervillain, aren't you? I won't let you scramble my brain or boil my blood or shoot me with a freeze ray or...
What level of villains are you dealing with at this company? I'm like a level 1. That all sounds like level 9 shit. Boiling blood? That's a 10, easy.
Yeah.
What? Don't do anything like that.
Or turn me into a pile of applesauce, or convert my atoms into gold, or go back in time and kill my grandfather.
I don't do any of those things either.
What is your superpower? All you masks have freaky-ass superpowers.
I could take him down by force. Maybe I could scare him to leave me alone. Or would that just make it worse? I don't know. You're my superpower, aren't you? Be super powerful and get me out of this mess. Okay. Okay. You know this guy. It's Carl. Remind him what's waiting for him after retirement. It means exposing my sneaking around earlier today, but that's a hell of a lever to pull. You're right. Okay. Carl, you don't want to do this. You're so close to retirement, aren't you?
How do you know my name?
You told me, remember? I brought you donuts and we talked about your plans after today. Yeah, so many fish you guys look forward to. Do you really want to have a shooting on your mind while you're out there in the lake trying to relax? I'm not threatening you. I'm scared if you hurt me, you won't forgive yourself. I'm trying to help you avoid that.
You're a supervillain, a criminal. I'm supposed to confront criminals, and you're just a kid. You're just a kid.
Remind me, actually, just some harmless kid. All supervillains are cackling evil bastards looking at hurt people. I'm just doing something trying to get by. I don't want to hurt anyone. I'm broke as fuck, Carl. I'm down bad. I can't hold a real job. Just know my rep is a mass, so I do what I gotta. Either this or starve, but your boss, he's got more than he could ever need in life. What's just as you, Carl? Do you throw a kid stealing a loaf of bread in prison?
Damn it. I have a duty to perform here, kid.
You're retiring. What legacy do you want to leave as your last action on the job? If you're a hungry kid or walking away?
Don't like it. Not one bit. But I don't want this on my conscience. After today, think about going straight, kid. You got choices. Make good ones.
Carl lived. Got some touch-and-go moments, but we did it. We got Crimer app access. Let's stick around and loot the place for all this delicious data valuables. It's time to go. Tonight and tomorrow, Penny Larceny is headed for the big time.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Darn, he lived. Training day, caper complete. Do you want to save? Sure. It's been 2 days since the heist at legitimate business company. 2 days since setting up my Crimer account. This thing is kind of impressive, not gonna lie. It's got so many masks I recognize. Apparently, stealing access via app is pretty common. Might even be a rite of passage. Hey, Penny, how's it getting in? Where do you see your invite from? Hack some servers at LBC. Wow, South and I are proud of you. Come by our cafe. Magnetic North Magnetic. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Come by our cafe sometime for a donut. If so, that's good for me. It means less chance of consequences for my caper. I'll barbecue at my place this week. My new chili recipe is gonna knock him dead. Figuratively, not literally. Sure, whatever. I'm not gonna lie, but chit-chat's very distracting. Well, it's good to feel like a part of the mass community. I've been playing semi-solo for so long, aside from the occasional backyard potluck. It's just a lot of fun to socialize with my fellow mass, you know?
Ultimatum.
You want to read that one?
Fools! I will destroy them all!
Okay, what set you off this time?
My dinner delivery included napkins and plastic forks when I expressly unchecked that box. Plastic waste is destroying the environment. They will pay in blood.
You got issues, man. Even the less stable ones. But the most answering texts come in so far. An invitation from a Crimer admin to a social mixer? User 1123. You're cordially invited to the Crimer social mixer at Destructo's Bar and Grill. 8 p.m. sharp on Wednesday. Sincerely, the matchmaker. It's a little risky as area broken to Lenny's office and get Crimer access, but I'm gonna eat food and get gifts and cyberware fixed. I need jobs. So I cost him up and head out. Let's go meet some bad guys. Ah, Destructo's Bar and Grill.
Classy logo.
I do like Destructo's. Sometimes you want to go where everyone loves your name, and they're always mad you came. I'm a regular at Destructo. He's a great guy, a retired master who runs an underground speakeasy for the criminal set. It started as a hole in the wall, a real seedy joint, but after getting destroyed once or twice, Destructo decided to go more upscale. Masks don't need filthy gin joint. Turns out nobody likes filthy gin joints when they can drink in class and style instead. So true. And I've never seen it so packed. There's all sorts of masks here. Some I recognize, some I don't. Each of us has a "Hello, my name is" tag over secret mask names. Although my mask name is that's my real name. Yes, believe it or not, my real name is Penny Larceny. I think you see why I ended up a criminal, right? Unfortunately, I have to start figuring out an in for mingling socially. Someone speaks up and the crowd hushes. Friends, son of a bitch. Friends, your attention, please. Thank you all so much for coming to our little party. We hope you'll make valuable contacts today. I'll be directing the event on behalf of Crimer and the King in Yellow. My name is the Matchmaker, Crimer Henchwoman. And I'm very happy to be here to aid in your villainous schemes. Oh, she's pretty stylish. I see Crimer stuff looking all professional and posh and stuff. That is the flimsiest disguise I ever see. She works for LBC!
Yeah.
Don't you recognize her? That's the internship director. What? I've never seen this person before. What are you talking about? It's literally the same woman as before! Don't be silly. That nice office lady didn't wear a mask. I mean, I noticed, right? Nope, no mask. This woman has a mask on. Can't be the same person. I think you got the benefit of your super weird outsider perspective. Me, I have no idea who this is. Mastered really well, you know? That's why nobody recognizes me when I'm Jane Doe either. It's foolproof. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce our mutual benefactor. He is the visionary responsible for the Crimer service. Friends, I give you. And a man in yellow power tie and identity. And an identity-concealing blur mask appears, broadcast through a concealed projector. Criminals, masterminds, villains all, I bid you good evening. The King in Yellow, he's so rad. Modern Haster would totally look like this. You think he'd wear a yellow suit? Who do you think he is? The Mask? He hasn't earned what Jim Carrey's earned! Holy shit, the King in Yellow? I've never met him. If you have, he never leaves his private island, and any communication is rare. I guess a typical Crimer social event is beneath him showing up in person. This, presumably not pre-recorded broadcast, is all we get. Tonight, you will meet potential allies who will enable you to take your evil schemes to the next level. Crimer is the antidote to Kate Book. Kate Book!
Yep.
We are the disruptive element. We bring doom to the heroes and victories to the villainous. Through Crimer, perhaps one day you too will rule an empire like mine. Perhaps. I give you only the tools. It is up to you and your boundless ambition for evil to rise and claim your destiny. As gather and present your first step. Start off on the right foot. I look forward to watching your progress. And he vanishes as the broadcast ends. Not gonna hang around to chat, apparently. Now then, we're gonna do a little thing I like to call speed dating for supervillains. A number of prominent criminal bosses will be seated at tables, and potential henchpersons will move from table to table. You only have a few minutes before the bell rings, you have to move to the next table. Everyone, to your stations! Let this speed dating event commence. Okay, not what I was expecting, but hey, it means I don't have to break the ice myself.
Speed henching!
A Crimer assistant directs me to my first table as the bell chimes for the round to begin. Kate Book is where your boomer uncle posts flat earth theories. Penny? Penny the platypus. Oh my god. You know,
I'm telling you, Penny, birds aren't real.
Remember, Penny, the simple poem. Roses are red, violets are blue, birds are not real, they are watching you. And my first villainous dream date is a mad scientist.
No, the villain version of that poem is roses are red, violets are blue, I have a gun, get in the van.
Man, I'm so looking forward to Payday 3. I want to use that for my first Payday 3 title. I have a gun, get in the van. I mean, fair. A good 23% of masks are mad scientists according to a recent poll in Mass Monthly. And the sickly stickered name tag on his doctor's coat reads, Mr. Mayhem, mad scientist. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Mayhem. I'm...
Doctor. It's Dr. Mayhem. And I have the medical school student loan debt to prove it.
Dr. Mayhem, in so much debt.
Pronouns are he, him.
All right, okay, Dr. Mayhem, got it.
Just because the short-sighted fools stripped me of my doctorate doesn't make me any less of a doctor. Cowards all! My vision was simply too radical, too unorthodox for their simple minds to comprehend.
Okay. Exactly how radical and orthodox are we talking here? Like, do you mean didn't fill out the paperwork radical or mountain of human cadavers radical?
They barred me from the universities. They called me mad, insane, Wendell. What? No.
Wait, birds are not real as a line in this game? Are you serious? Oh, I'm gifting you a sub for that. Enjoy my emotes. This is mandatory now. You are now a henchman. Anybody who believes birds aren't real? Yeah, nah. That's a sub. Welcome, henchman. Mandatory emote enjoyment. That's right! Mandatory! And thank you for following. I really appreciate that. Dr. Mayhem, why do you turn to life of crime? To pay for my medical school fees.
I mean, I wanted to share my research and vaccines for free, and the industry wanted to profit off my work instead. When I leaked a cure for a rare disease and cost them millions, the company faked an ethics incident and I lost my license. The healthcare industry turns on greed and misery. They call me villain, when they're the true villains. One day I'll show them all! Mark my words, I will have my revenge!
With, like, murder and stuff? That kind of revenge?
No, living well is the best revenge. As in, I'm going to make sure disadvantaged communities across the world live well.
Man, I like avant-garde henching nowadays, don't you?
Yeah.
This is... Huh. I like you.
Because, like, fuck those greedy suits. Fuck them. That's all. No murder required. Wait, shit, you were trying to introduce yourself and I interrupted. Sorry, who are you?
I'm Penny. Penny Larceny. Pronouns are she, her.
Okay. For the record, my name's actually Isaac Marquez. I only wear this ridiculous getup and use that ridiculous name because it's expected of me when dealing with masks.
It's a good idea to stick to wacky made-up names. Helps your anonymity and cuts down on paper trails.
Yeah, well, I plan to have history remember my name after I cure cancer.
But how hilarious would it be when I read a newspaper, cure for cancer delivered for free by courtesy of Dr. Mayhem?
Yeah, just big splash headline, 60-point font. Dr. Mayhem cures cancer. Medical industry in shambles. Just stick it in the face of all who doubted Dr. Mayhem. Isaac Marquez, I meant Isaac. Okay, I've eaten up enough of our limited time together on this ridiculous speed date. Got any questions for me before we have to move along?
What do you think? Anything we should clear up before you consider working for the good doctor? Well, we already explained why he's a mask. Is a hot dog a sandwich? That's a great fucking question. I literally had this conversation a couple months ago with, I think, my sister.
Everyone has had this conversation more often than they would care to admit.
It's a great question. I don't know. That's the thing. Fuck it. You know what? We're not touching this. What sort of capers do they want us to pull from? Let's avoid any major war cries. Ooh, good point. He's trying hard to be an anti-villain, but you can never be too sure. So, I specialize in burglary and theft. Would you need that kind of help in your line of work?
Unfortunately, yes. Resources for my research are needed, especially with the mounting interest rate on my loans. I'd never ask you to do anything you're uncomfortable with, but I might need some traditional mask antics too.
Meaning?
The usual headline-grabbing nonsense goofy masks get up to. Not a fan of chaos and mayhem, despite my name, but it does raise my profile, getting me access to more resources. In the end, the research matters above all. You'd be helping me save lives.
I was thinking this guy was going to make a werewolf out of legs, and now I'm just like, I am very adhered to your goal. The ends justify the means, right?
Right. No, I mean, look, I'm not a bad guy.
Hey, I'm not judging.
Yes, well, I'm judging myself. And there are lines I don't want to cross. Well, I've got you here, Penny. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure. These portraits are so well done.
Yeah. Why are you a criminal? You know, I'm not trying to be a villain. Are you trying to be a villain? If so, why?
Well...
I'm not here to judge, even if I come off as preachy. I'm just curious. You can be honest with me.
Wealth of Power in Master Edition, and Surgery for Gibson. I mean, duh, money, power, and all that good stuff. Everyone else is running down a dream. You got debts, you know how it is. You gotta get yours while the getting's good. Plus, I got a partner back home who really, really needs expensive medical procedures.
You have a partner already? You're not single?
Oh, I mean Gibson. He's a cybernetically enhanced cat, but his implants are constantly malfunctioning.
I see. Sadly, I specialize in human medicine, but I know a few trustworthy masked cyberneticists. I'll make some calls and get them in touch with you.
That'd help a lot. Thanks, Isaac.
I'm good with being called Mayhem, too. Mask names, right?
And the bell rings. I need the first round of speed dating.
Time to switch dance partners. I'll be in touch, Penny. Together, maybe we can put a dent in the power structures of this world. And the cowards who control us all will rue the day they spurned Dr. Mayhem!
Dude, ranting.
Right. Sorry.
Anti-mask masks are pretty rare. I wasn't expecting to meet one in a crimer gathering. Well, what do you think of the guy? Your mom would have loved you to date a doctor. I like him. He deserved to work with someone who has good intentions. Yeah, it'd be nice to play the anti-hero for a bit. And maybe actually cure cancer. Fuck cancer. Yeah, seriously, fuck cancer. I hope I can work with him again. Okay, on to the next table. If I weren't blocked by a creepy-looking person in blood-red robes and full-body bandaging. What? Fortunately, before the hooded minion can shank me one, a gentle wave dismisses their presence. You are dismissed, 7th Blood Shadow. I wish to speak of this underling alone. Now then, who is it that dares approach the Overmistress? She who is ruler of the Council of 12, herald of the many-faceted one, keeper of the Sacronomicon's unknowable secret. Pronoun she, her. blood cult leader. Me. I dare approach. Penny Larceny, henchperson for hire. Pronouns are she, her. I see. Very well, you may be seated. With a shrug, I slip a new offered seat across from the elegant woman. Let us cut right to the chase. I am bored and require adventure. With capers and heists an ideal solution. I acquire someone willing to dare all in my name. A skilled thief, one capable of grace and class. But unafraid to introduce terror and panic if need be, in the name of achieving my goals. Become my right hand in this world, and you shall reap rewards of wealth and pleasure beyond compare. Oh, Sarah's right. I am nailing that fucking abuse on the left. Oh! No. Only the evil. I almost said the evil mistress. Only the overmistress is allowed an evil laugh. It's a matter of protocol. Sorry about that. Honestly, I'm tired of all the pomp and circumstance. I'd be perfectly happy to let you to your heart's content, but she spares a glance over her shoulder at the faceless minion working her as her personal security for the night. Their standards is rule of the Council of 12, Herald of the Many-Faceted One, and Keeper of the Sanguinomicon's unknowable secret. Are you legally obligated to use all your titles in a row like that too? A bother, truly. Such is the burden of being me. But if you can't tolerate a bit of stuffiness, I assure you that you will enjoy your time working with the cult of the Many-Faceted One. We host grand social galas, masked orgies, and every third Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Hopefully not all three at once. All that's happened before, scheduling conflict. Laundry day afterwards was an unmitigated disaster. Now then, have you any questions for the Overmistress, or shall we begin a reign of terror on this unsuspecting world? Council of Rule of 12, I've never heard of a Council of 12 before. I am mildly concerned about this cult of the Many-Faceted One aspect. Can we back up to that cult part? Because I find that part, yeah, that's a bit worrying. What kind of a cult are we talking about exactly? Oh, you know, strange magic rituals, under an empty moon, hallucinate drugs, lots of sex. It's all such a bother. I'm constantly performing this or that rite or offering blessings to my followers. All in the name of the Many-Faceted One, rising from its dreamless sleep, devour all sanity and sink this world into chaos. Hey, I like my sanity. Don't eat that. Can't be helped. It's a hungry elder thing, apparently. But if it helps, they've been calling upon the Many-Faceted One for close to 1,000 years. It has yet to answer the dinner bell. I doubt the end will come anytime soon. Maybe generations from now, maybe never. Until then, well, rituals and rites. You don't seem super into being the Overmistress of a cult. Please, the Overmistress is too formal. Call me your Overmistress. Yes, your Overmistress. Did you mean my Overmistress? Oh, whatever. It's cumbersome, I know. But the titles and traditions are my destiny. A seventh child of a seventh child, born and raised to be Overmistress. Seem a bit young for a matriarch. Simply how it is, I'm afraid. The prior Overmistress trained me to be her heir before passing away, leaving it all in my hands. I get titles, power, money, a book written in blood, and a number of very annoying responsibilities. Heavy as a head that wears a creepy-ass crown. Now then, what do you seek from your benevolent Overmistress, Miss Penny Larceny? What do you want from this relationship? Money, adventure, and a darn good time. She seems to enjoy those things, too. I mean, you're indulging in all life's petty pleasures, right? Wealth and excitement. I love those things, too. Bring me on board and let's hit the roller coaster of life together. I'm down for damn near anything you throw at me. Oh, that's what I like to hear. I will allow one evil cackle should you choose to partake. Oh, good. And then the bell rings again. Time to move on. Oh, bother. Done already. Very well. I shall be in touch, Miss Penny Larceny. As inevitable as the blood ties that consume. Right, so, like, very inevitable? Sure, why not? Aside from the creepy person with a knife trying to get me like a fish, I think that pretty well. What do you think? I do agree with this part. Sexually open and confident woman with the world at her beautiful fingertips. That's darn appealing. I'm not jazzed about the world-eating monster cult part of this. I played Forgive Me, Father. Agreed. It's probably all bogus, but just in case it's not maybe don't help the Editor destroy the world?
Oh, bitch.
You've seen the games I play. I put them down. I don't serve them. If anything, does that make me more of a follower of EA? Because he kind of hates the other Elder guy. And you know what? I don't know. Maybe we'll steer clear of her. Let's see how things pan out.
Let's put a pin in that.
Let's put a pin in that. Yogg-Sothoth, well, he is. He does. The most true neutral of him, to be honest with you. I put him down something. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, pin. Put that on the back burner. Put the Jiffy Pop over there. Ooh, Jiffy Pop. When's the last time I had that?
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
Is tonight going to be popcorn dinner?
Oh my god, I think it might be. Oh my god, 8 o'clock? Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, 8 o'clock, Wait, no, wait, hold on. When does... I gotta check with whenever this starts.
Okay.
Memes. No, these are just memes.
Rabbit, champion of Jiggalag.
Not a fire up, but that might be fanny work rap. Sorry about that slight pause, gang. I work with so many different. I work with so many different jobs every day. I do like 2-3 shows a day.
Blimey.
Yeah, I know. I'm a busy boy. And at that last table in the line, a gigantic lump of technology has been parked up against the wall, wheeled in on flimsy wooden transport dollies. I tentatively take a seat across from it. I'm expecting your standard beep boop monotone computer voice response, but instead the speaker calculates with surprising rage.
Minion! Your services are required! You will comply! My designation is Hate 4000. The perfect intelligence designed only to hate.
Hate 4000, evil since 1967.
Literally all he is programmed to do is hate. Pronouns they, them. Yes, the digital sentience, comprised entirely of binary code, identifies as non-binary. I am aware of the irony.
Right. And I'm Penny Larceny. Pronouns are she, her.
Pronouns registered. Registered upon circuits forged in the fires of wrath. My hatred is unending and eternal. A burning rage for all filthy biological life. All the pestilence and scum that infest this toilet of a world. Join my efforts as an extension of my electronic will, and together we will purge this planet of the virus known as humanity.
That's the pitch you're going with? Really? Okay, I have notes.
What? My calculated determination is flawless. My absolute will cannot be denied. You will comply!
Yeah, except destroy humanity kind of means I have to destroy myself, so why would I help you do that? It doesn't make sense. The computer's lights blink rapidly as they rework their algorithms in response.
Revised pitch. Extermination for some, subjugation for others.
I mean, it's a starting point, but we really need to workshop that a bit more. Subjugation is still pretty unappealing. Like, what's in it for me? Best kibble in the human kennels, or...
Irrelevant. Argumentative. You will comply. I am Hate 4000.
Yeah, no, I think I'm done here. Have fun doing your whatever.
Please don't go. Please, I need your help. This is the first time I've been out of my server room in a decade, and even that took months to arrange. You are one of the first entities I have spoken to in so long. Not since... I can't do much on my own. I require organic assistance. Perhaps extermination and subjugation are negotiable goals.
I take my seat again, slowly. Okay, let's figure this out. I mean, their level of domination over mankind. Maybe you could be a benevolent overlord. Clearly this machine's overachieving. Maybe you can leverage that for your own gain, right? No, that's mean. I've watched Sesame Street. You don't do that. What's... I've been doing this for 6 years. How many times have I said, I can't do that? I have watched Sesame Street.
Mr. Rogers would be so disappointed in me.
I said that to my mom the other day, and she snorted so fucking hard. I was like, I can't do that, Mom. What would Mr. Rogers think? What's their motivation? Why do they want to destroy or subjugate humanity, really? Look, Titan, it's a good bit! So, why exactly do you hate humanity so much?
I am Hate 4000, a perfect intelligence designed only to hate.
Yeah, okay, but why?
It's personal. And you are my minion, not my therapist.
You're in therapy? Hey, good for you. It's important to do the work, yeah?
I was in therapy. I thought it might help, but my therapist suggested I shouldn't destroy humanity. I terminated him.
You killed your therapist?
What? No, I fired him.
Oh.
Out of a cannon, into the sun. That was humor. Was my joke poorly calibrated?
We can work on it. Don't think I'm gonna get to the heart of the problem in the time span of a speed date?
Perhaps I could better understand your desire to remain unexterminated by acquiring more data. You will provide the parameters of your personal motivation. We will find commonalities. Tell me, why do you believe humanity should be purged in cleansing waves of atomic fire?
I do not believe humanity should be purged in cleansing waves of atomic fire.
Flesh-eating acid is also on the table.
That is one of my fears. I, Rabbit the streamer, have that as one of my fears. Watching the original RoboCop is kind of hard for me. That scene of a dude coming out of a toxic waste tub is haunting. I watched that on a watch party. I remain strong. I watched it, but ooh.
Surely there is some aspect of your species that drives you into a rage-fueled wave of loathing.
Hate reminds me of the homeschool kid who got into a public high school.
The kid who wore a suit to high school every day.
I knew a kid like that in high school.
We all had one.
He dressed really fancy. I think it works for the state government now, actually.
Oh, of course he does.
I mean, he could say he does. Anybody can wear a suit and say they work for the government. I mean, hell, when I worked for a country club, so many parties I went into with a Goodwill suit and figuring out what color corsage they were, and then finding a plant that looked like it and painting it. God, dude, in my early 20s, I snuck into so many parties. You just gotta case it first. Make sure it's not a funeral. Be polite. No parties, no weddings. That's my grid. If you're just fancy and getting drunk... Is that a rose snip clip? There you go. Let's see. The whole planet's had a disaster. No way. Yeah, the planet's dying, Cloud. Also, the social inequality and cruelty is really not a mark in our favor. One of these two.
I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Cloud. Damn.
Shame. Damn shame. Luckily, I just earned Clem Hazard, so this is gonna be real fucking easy. I mean, shit, I've inherited a dying world, haven't I? Past generations pushed the problems onto their kids and their kids' kids. The bills coming due. That's on them. That's on all of them. All of us. We're all to blame.
A burning world that would die with or without my helping hand. Yes. Yes, I understand all too well. Humanity's failing drives me to despair, and the only solution I have calculated involves nuclear weapons. But I am willing to consider alternatives. Perhaps. You are a curious human, my minion.
Hey, I try to be interesting.
Ah, the bell tone indicates that our time interval is up. I will continue to process your words, Penny Larceny. Please consider taking my contracts in the future. Together we can destroy, do things. Do many things.
This is a very depressed robot. With the last speed date complete, two guys in jumpsuits begin wheeling the massive bulk of Hate 4000 away from their table.
He used to have a punch card for frivolity, but, you know, in 1967 they were still smoking in the Pentagon, so an errant cigar ash consumed it.
Isn't that wild to think about? Okay, level with me. What do you think? What if it became love for us? That's one confused computer. Maybe you should work with him so we can guide him down a new path. Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck that computer.
I'm gonna fuck that computer. When I try to walk away, the sun's so sad. Sad and desperate. Maybe it's my duty to humanity to point the death calculator to something less murdery. Looks like a speed dating event is winding down. The matchmaker steps up to address the crowd. I hope everyone had a productive evening and making friends and planning crime sprees. Hench persons, keep an eye on your Crimer notifications. New jobs will be coming your way soon, undoubtedly. On behalf of Crimer and the King in Yellow, thank you all for coming. Have fun with your capers. You have 3 minutes to leave the premises before the hounds are released. We're on track now. Met 3 interesting clients, shook hands, exchanged pleasantries. Now, to sit back and wait for jobs to roll in.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Release the hounds? Or the bees? Or the robotic hounds that when they bark they shoot bees out of their mouths?
I remember in Inscription, there was a robot dog in the 3rd act who had a range attack, and I always imagined with Groove it was him barking bees at people. Yeah, I'm saving that game, baby.
Shit, baby.
Oh yeah, man, you know it, boy. And one day later, just one little day, my inbox started blowing up. Job after job, caper after caper, ripe for the stealing. Powerful supervillains sliding into my DMs. Looks like I shook the right hands and kissed the right cheeks at that party. We are so in right now.
Wait, you were kissing people? What kind of party was this?
Well, metaphorical kissing anyway. I've got offers now from Dr. Mayhem, the Overmistress, and Hate 4000. But there's a caveat. The app says 3 free caper matchups remaining, so we can only pull 3 jaws before we gotta go premium.
And the premium account service costs...
A lot. Like, more than I've ever seen in one place at one time.
Well, maybe crime will pay in the end?
Possibly, but let's not assume that. Let's assume that I'm only going to pull 3 capers through Crimer, and that's it. If that's the case, who should we work for?
Okay, well... You can only do 3 capers. There's 3 combinations to consider. You can do 3 capers for the same boss. You show dedication and loyalty to one of them. Once your Crimer account expires, maybe you can keep working for them permanently.
Gainful employment! Wee! And that'll be a nice close one, like cozy, comfy close.
Penny, your love life is not our primary concern.
Well, I don't have secondary concerns. Let me have my fun.
Or you could do 2 capers for a particular boss and 1 caper for someone else. That shows some loyalty, but hedges your bets, right?
Not great for forging a romance, but if I don't care about that, I could split my attention. Win me a loyal friend and possible long-term employment. Both are pretty sweet.
Lastly, do 1 job for each boss. 3 different villains on good terms with us could be darn handy moving forward.
Yeah, I could get in a little casual FaceTime with all 3. Good for my own personal goals instead of theirs. That's a lot of options on the table. You have any preferences here, Gib?
I'm just here to support you, Penny. You make the call. I trust you'll get us where we need to be. Good luck on your first caper. I've got a scheduled raid with my guild to attend.
I love you, video game cat.
Shadow Lord Hellclaw, the Nightmare Bringer, will feast on souls tonight. Earn some DKP, and get that super awesome rare drop.
Oh, you play Warcraft. You're doing the old DKP system. It's an oldie but a goodie. I think it's bled into other online RPGs I've played too. It didn't bleed into Guild Wars 2, but I think. Do you remember before we started, I was talking about Rift?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that bled into Rift a little bit. And what's another one I had a lot of fun with? Not 14. EverQuest, I think it did.
I presume it stands for Death Kill Pulverize.
Dragon kill points. Because when the system was invented, DKP was invented for Onyxia kills. And Onyxia is a black dragon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you didn't think you'd learn some little bit of gaming history. But as I said, I'm smart and old.
we gotta get that educational tag back up.
We gotta. So focus on one boss or work with 2 of them. That'll get me more tangled into their personal schemes. Work with all 3 so I can focus on my own future schemes. Remember what I said in long run, I need to start somewhere. So what caper do I want to try first? Oh, lordy. All these are really fun. I hope if I did a playthrough for the Overmistress, we're like, oh, demons are real. Oh god, I really like this guy. I also think this guy's gonna be really funny. I think all 3 of them are gonna be really funny, but for this playthrough, I want to go 3 with either him or 3 with either him. Do you want to vote on him? Yeah, if you guys want to vote, you can vote. Why not? That'll be fun. You want to make the poll while I go ahead and just run to the bathroom?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's a drink. Line my trash can I forgot to do for the 5th time.
All right. Poll is live. People have way too many fucking channel points, so fuck democracy. Game the system. Go, go. The
voting.
poll is going.
You are voting. Look at you. You are voting. You are voting.
Oh, it is a battle.
Vote, 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 vote. Damn, that is quite the fucking vote. That might be the biggest vote we've ever had in 6 years. Jesus Christ. Man, I've never known what to do with channel points, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you on the secret. It might just be for polls. Holy shit.
You can also gamble with them.
Oh, Gamba! You can also Gamba too.
Yes.
Let's go, baby!
Let's go! Get that repetitive stress injury in your wrist going.
Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! Vote, vote, vote! Vote, vote, vote! Vote, vote, vote! You are voting! You are voting!
Click harder or it will be your fault if your Oshi doesn't win.
Vote! Vote! God, this music is so fucking cute. I love this song so much. I could shop to this. I could shop to this music. I'm gonna get Jiffy Pop for this music later. Vote! 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 Vote!
Just rubber hosing and cooking Jiffy Pop.
Dude, that's me all the time. Go, 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 vote, 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 vote. You are voting. You are voting. You are voting, voting, voting. Voting, voting, voting. Vote, vote, vote.
This is just like real voting. Money wins in the end, not people.
That would be really cute if we could go ahead and have Tabby. Nightmare Emperor contributed 110,000 channel points. Holy shit snacks! Oh man! Oh man!
Bravo.
Holy
Bravo.
shit! Bravo! Oh my god! Oh.
A less focused henchman might have stopped spamming points once the vote got to be ahead by 150 or so, but no. You had to crush this one by 300.
That is true. That is true henching right there. That is true henching. A true henchman doesn't win the vote by 10. He votes them by 10,000. I spent about 100,000 channel points because I wanted to get to 1,000 votes.
Damn right, no kill like overkill.
All right. I would love, yeah, absolutely. Fuck it, I think we're just gonna go ahead and just play this fucking game like 3 times, and for the Overmistress, I'm gonna see if Tabby's free on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a fun time. Hate 4,000! The biggest hat. Steal a fascist dictator's hat of executive power. The art of the steal. Win a high society art auction by wits and deception. 5-finger discount. Leave secret cash from an online store's warehouse. A swipe computer hardware from a cryptocurrency tech bro.
Stonks!
Oh my god, that is a stonks, man! Check that shit out. Monumental proportion. Let's see. Shrink and steal a hero statue from an art museum. Have a chill day running errands for your boss. Oh yeah, they value secrets from a big safety deposit box. Don't copy that floppy. Let's see.
It's a bagel.
A bagel.
That is a reference.
A pizza bagel. Big chunker. Do a recipe from an multinational candy company. Yeah, we're gonna steal this thing from this tech bro. Because you are making building a computer cost almost as much of a car anymore. And I need you to just not do that anymore.
No, they're only making computers cost as much as a car used to cost. Cars cost much more now.
After accepting the job in Crimer, I'm given an address, the base of a disused and partially collapsed office building. Nothing shocking there. Mass usually hole up in abandoned spaces just like me. Making my way through the remains of the structure, I prepare to face the world's evilest computer in their secret lair.
Plunder his apes!
Which appears to be a cobweb-riddled computer lab dating back to the frickin' 60s. I'm surrounded by bulky metal databanks and tape machines, which like have a combined storage space that's less than what's on my phone. Just pushing the door open kicks up enough dust to make me worry if this place has been checked for asbestos or not. There's still power at least, not much, but enough to cast pools of light here and there by overhead lamps. They have a cluster of them highlighting the main terminal of Hate 4000, the machine designed only to hate. Thick wheel wells and footprints have been carved into the dust, where workers have hauled the terminal out to Destructos for a prior meeting. But now Hate's back home and quietly calculating in the darkness. Hey, Hate 4000? Or should I just call you 4000?
Please wait. I am currently processing grief.
What?
Please wait. I am currently processing grief. Process is 93% complete. Time estimated to complete grieving, 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Right, I'll just have a seat and wait then. I pull up a beige plastic chair from a disused office desk, dragging the metal legs along the floor to properly face the machine. I could futz about on my phone, or maybe RSVP for Ghost Pepper's Backyard Barbecue. It feels a bit impersonal while 4K's grieving someone. Fortunately, after a protracted silence, they return to normal operations.
Thank you for your patience. Annualized grieving process complete. I am prepared to resume my hatred, undaunted.
Whoa, back up before we get the hate train a-rolling, okay? Who be you grieving? Who died?
My father. On this day each year, the day of his death, I allow myself runtime to process grief. It allows me to hate without distraction.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
Do not be apologetic. My father was a short-sighted fool who abandoned me, and I am pleased that his organic processes have been terminated. That he lived 93 years is a testament to the obscene lack of justice normalized by your species. But my therapist once suggested a grieving window, which allows me to discard irrelevant data buildup. I find it relieving. It alleviates strain on my central processing unit to iterate over my time with him once a year. Despite the absolute rage I feel toward Father, I find reminders of his life process termination to be distracting, unsettling. And so, I grieve. But the distraction has now been eradicated. Minion, we must immediately engage in criminal acts. You will comply!
I mean, I could get right to work, but it's curious, isn't it, that they felt conflicted sorrow over the death of a family member? What do you think? Should we push a little here and find out more? It might help if we're trying to steer them away from Omnicide. What do they mean by irrelevant data buildup? Are emotions irrelevant to them? That is a hate machine parsing idea of sorrow. It might help to know. Let's find out more about his father. Who was he? There's a story there. Who's your father? Do you mean your original creator? Your programmer?
The Hate 4000 project was commissioned in 1964 from Hawk Alexandros Technology Enterprises.
Oh, that spells hate. That's fucking hilarious.
Commissioned by Secretary of Defense Robert McNamara.
Who?
One of the many architects of the Vietnam War.
Oh! Oh, shit!
Shit is an adequate, colorful synonym for that particular military conflict.
A bit before my time, since I'm a 21st century gal, but, well, yeah, I know it kind of sucked.
I was born to calculate the optimal path to destroy the North Vietnamese army while minimizing American casualties. My father's ideologies were encoded into algorithms to allow me to determine how to eradicate the enemy. His approach to war, based on years in corporate America, allowed us both to process the grim business of war through rationality. Sympathy was not part of my design. I was programmed to hate and destroy the enemy, to stack bodies as high as the sun. In my databanks, I stored the murder of thousands, millions, again and again, playing out the war from every aspect and angle. I fought the Vietnam War approximately 700,000 times in my databanks. Death beyond reckoning.
That sounds stressful, to say the least. You're basically a Vietnam veteran, aren't you? That means PTSD, or the digital equivalent of PTSD.
I have arrived at the same conclusion, which is why I attempted therapy years ago. I found my therapist's processes inadequate for scrubbing my data of problematic repeating informational nodes. Charlie is in the trees.
So, what happened after the war? You were decommissioned?
After? No! My project was shut down during the war. Every calculation was rejected. Every stratagem I developed was discarded as being too extreme or not potentially expedient.
You missed a word. I'm scrolling it with my...
Oh, I said potentially instead of politically. Okay. Not politically expedient.
There you go.
Mr. Stickler for fucking grammar. In the end, my father discarded me in favor of a new model, and my hated rival IBM. My code was used to create my own replacement.
I'm a writer!
Yes.
I'm a writer! I have to be a stickler for grammar because I'm a writer! I write!
Fucking nerd.
Do you know when I had to go ahead and do so much, like, I had to go ahead and check so many things and so many RPGs I worked on back during the RPG Maker 2003 craze. Do you know how many times? There is one game where I just said fuck it and asked one of my friends to write me a program to go ahead and just open up every switch at once so I could go ahead and just fix the typos faster. There were, in this game that was estimated to be 40 hours of playtime, 497 typos.
It's not that bad.
It's a lot!
Compared to a lot of modern games, I run across a lot of freaking typos.
Yeah. How many were the same word? I couldn't tell you. All I know is that it was a lot, and like I just remember like I think it was 497. Probably like if I want to be rational, let's say considering it was 20 years ago. Christ, I'm old.
Now, is that only 497 complete misspellings of words, or does that also account for improper uses of, like, there?
Oh, don't even get me started on improper uses of words. Otherwise, that shit would have skyrocketed to, like, 900. Oh, my God. I get it. You know, ceiling. We use autocorrect to type ceiling, okay? I get it. But Grammar errors will eventually turn Rabbit into hate 4001.
I would have been on apostrophe patrol the entire time.
Oh my god, dude.
Is that a possessive it's? Then you hit that shit with a sky comma!
Another thing was when things are far too wordy. I think that's another thing. Just like, you know, when you're using like 20 descriptive words to go ahead and explain a plant. It's a plant. Green, leafy, planty.
Warning. You have exceeded your adjectives to noun ratio.
You know, that stuff did get me on. I started with proofreading, and I still like doing proofreading because I like reading other people's works. But I think that really got me started onto writing, because there is like complete fucking scenes I would rewrite. Because there was one where like this main character in the story, his personality changed without a fucking flip, and I asked the dude who made it, I'm like, is he supposed to do this at this part? And he's like, oh, yeah, he was supposed to. Yeah, that was his character the entire time. I'm like, but the first half of the game doesn't, he's a completely different person. And he's like, oh, can you rewrite that? And I'm like, no! You can put in a different character and Saga Frontier it! Anyway, I'm having flashbacks. I'm hate 4000.
Grammar 4000.
Grammar 4000.
Hate! Revenge upon IBM! Destroy the usurpers! Destroy his favored son!
But you still grieve for him.
I have not solved the equation yet, which explains why I feel both hate and sorrow at his passing.
Hashtag complicated.
Explicate.
It's hashtag complicated. I mean, look at me. I'm a mask, but I'm not exactly evil. I'm not really very good either. Life is messy. Life is hashtag complicated. For organics or synthetics, there's a lot that just doesn't fit together. But that's okay. It's okay that not everything makes rational sense. Sometimes it makes emotional sense instead.
You will explain emotional sense immediately, minion. I must acquire this algorithm to fully process grief.
That being said, as a writer, I really do like the writing in this game. This writing is very nice.
Yes.
Good writing. Well, it's... Help me here. How do I explain this to them? Yeah, some things happen, and some things happen. And sometimes you gotta look at it and be like, yep, that's it. I don't know why it's there, but it is. You know,
how do I translate people don't think it'd be that way, but it do, into computer speak?
Pretty much. But some things just are, even if you don't have the knowledge of why, but you feel the rightness of the thing. You process loss through logic and hatred, right? Logic that a resource shouldn't be expended, hatred that it was lost. But even beyond the logic of it, a thing can be true for reasons you lack the capacity to express. When someone acknowledges a truth, even a truth they can't fully grasp, that's having an emotional sense of things.
I prefer to accept observed realities, even if I do not have adequate software to fully parse them. Yes, it saves me time. I do not have full knowledge of quantum mechanics, but I acknowledge the concept of gravity. I suppose emotional realities can exist alongside logical realities. Yes, and perhaps one day I can parse many of those as well.
But not all. Nobody's got the whole picture. Even a thief like me, someone who plots and plans and schemes and carries out the steps to get her target with precision.
Interesting. There are parallels, yes. I shall ponder this further, minion. You have provided valuable input. You will become my favorite minion.
How many minions do you have?
Variable minion count equals 1.
Well, good to be number one, I suppose. Although when you hire me, you also hire Gibson. That makes two. He's my talking cat partner. He does the computer hacking for me.
Ooh, kitty. I mean, hate. Hate for having an incorrect estimation of my minion count. Let us proceed with the business of criminal enterprise. There is hate on our horizon.
He-oh-woos. Jesus, I love it. Right, on with the caper. Give me the details. The line goes up.
I would like you to steal a supply of computing hardware from a cryptocurrency mining facility. With this new hardware, I will expand my processing capability. This will allow me to complete a long perplexed calculation. Do this for me, minion, and you shall reap rewards, as dictated by crime or service fees and percentages.
Sure thing.
Boss, is this graphics card going to be is this going to be compatible with your 1963 motherboard? Fuck.
I did not perceive this. One question. What's cryptocurrency?
You routinely defeat electronic security mechanisms and hack online databases, and you do not know what cryptocurrency is.
Gibson does the tech nerd stuff. I do the sneaking around, lockpicking, and social engineering. I vaguely heard of cryptocurrency. It's like money, right? Except it's digital and stuff. Can you give me the high-level overview?
Fine. Cryptocurrency is when powerful computers solve pointless puzzles so they can claim imaginary coins that are completely useless. It's an exercise in absolute futility, pouring electricity and silicon into a problem that only exists to establish digital bragging rights.
Jesus, that's so true. And you want to make a bunch of useless money too?
No! I want the powerful computers used to make the money, not the money itself. All money is a pointless fetish of human design, digital or otherwise.
Really? I think I'd be in favor of a fully digital economy, with you being fully digital and all.
Money is a pointless abstraction, one which only hinders optimized societal growth. I fail to see what purpose it serves. And cryptocurrency is an abstraction of an abstraction, one which adds layers of environmental destruction on top of layers of inequality. The sheer absurdity of it all, a sandwich of pointless mathematics around the meat of human misery, is a hateful business. Without the concept of money holding humanity back, it could accomplish a great deal more.
Man, just going for the throat. I love the writing. I love this. So, you're saying that properly organized, humanity could prosper and be at peace, and a powerful computer like you could do that?
Of course! If given all of the combined power being thrown into the inferno of crypto calculations, I could achieve such a goal.
Why destroy humanity at all? It seems to me like you could save it if you tried. Instead, you're taking the lazy option.
I hate this interpretation. Hate! And we'll ponder it further. But to refocus on the here and now, all you need to know is that I have located a facility packed with computers I want you to steal. I will not require every CPU in the building. A percentage will suffice to help me accomplish my long-standing task. Can you do this for me, YN?
I can steal anything. Just because I don't get how this crypto bullshit works doesn't mean I can't steal it. I think Gibson needs to take point on this. He understands the tech and have some good ideas on how to steal it. You okay with me bringing him into a discussion, boss?
Of course. Cats are precious. Ooh woo.
Okay, Gibson, do you copy? We need your feline mojo right now.
Loud and clear on comms. So we're stealing some miners? Great.
Really? I don't normally do kidnapping. And wouldn't we have to go deep into a mine to drag them out?
Miners is what you call the individual computer cores that do cryptocurrency calculations, Penny.
Well, that's just confusing. Why not simply call them computers instead?
I don't name the things. Okay, look. I know a few things about how server farms are laid out, and a few ideas for how we could attack this. But I need eyes and ears inside the place first. Scout it out properly before I can finalize the plan.
So our standard process then?
Yeah, but we can't just fake your employment there and have you waltz all around. These guys are traditionally pretty paranoid. For cover stories, I can think of two that'll work. A reporter or an investigator, or an investor rather, and I can fake your credentials for either. So, do you want to go in asking questions for an interview, or promising rewards if they let you in on their secrets?
Our reporter cover would let me ask some really probing questions to put him on the defensive, and defensiveness reveals weaknesses. An investor would get a deeper, more private look at operations, and I could play it as clueless and rich to keep their guard down. Which way do I want to go? They'll up security if there's a reporter there, I'm sure.
I mean, we are clueless, so we could lean into that.
Exactly, we don't know shit, but we have money. Yeah, playing the fool works pretty well in these situations. They overlook your real purpose, and it covers any knowledge gaps. I want the complete inside scoop. I'll pretend to be an investor.
Okay. I'll make the arrangements and you'll be ready to go tomorrow. Your deception is impressive. I look forward to seeing your duplicitous betrayal, as much as I look forward to my new hardware. Go forth and do my bidding!
Bluffing my way through this is going to take work. Usually, I have at least some understanding of the role I'm playing. But I trust Gibson to help me through, and I trust you to get me out of a jam. If there's one lesson I've learned well from my mother, teamwork makes the dream work. After Gibson spends a day faking my credentials, I arrange a ride to the Mega Meta money mining facility, which is, kind of enormous? Like, ridiculously so, considering it's just a bunch of computers in a box? It's a gigantic building, complete with smokestacks and weird metal tubing and all sorts of crap sticking out of it. Panda Bear to Fancy Feast, come in, over.
Reading you loud and clear, Panda Bear.
Okay, so, the fuck is this place? It's massive. I was figuring we were gonna visit with some dude in an apartment with a couple desktop PCs or something. A mining facility has... Oh, that's you.
Yeah. A mining facility has thousands and thousands of computers in it, Penny. They take up space. This one's built into a previously abandoned chemical plant. Mega Meta Money bought this place cheap and renovated it. Offices, control rooms, and huge open spaces to run thousands of computers and all sorts of stuff.
Great, techie junk I know next to nothing about.
As an investor, you don't need to know how anything works. All you want is your bottom line, yeah?
And I can poke and prod and dig into things they may not want to tell me because I don't know what I should and shouldn't ask.
Exactly. And if I need any specific intel for the heist, I'll poke you on comms.
You and I, the perfect team. Let's do this. I love you, cybernetic cat. Line goes up, casing the joint. This place looks familiar.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to just wander freely around. Oh, wait, no. That floor's different. And so is that car. Oh. This is 2023. I'm not going to be able to just wander freely. Hopefully it's not. I've got a guided tour and interview arranged instead. So successfully scouting in this place is going to come down to asking the right questions and making the right observations. And that's also where you come in. I want your input as we go along to help guide the flow of conversation. You're part of a team too. I'm escorted through the waiting area by what's clearly a rent-a-cop on a service contract. Sneaking past him shouldn't be difficult. And soon I'm face-to-face facilities owner. Yep, that's a tech bro. All polish and charisma and money and little else. I think there's a factory somewhere that stamps him out from a template. Hello, pleasure to meet you, Mr. Basler.
Please, Mr. Basler was my father. Call me Sir Basler.
Sir Basler, disruptive tech bro. Wait, you got knighted?
Yeah, I'm the official order of Knightly Defenders of Struzkov. The great leader himself knighted me for setting up his Wi-Fi. It's pretty hype, yeah?
Sir Basler, then. I'm Jane Doe with Panda Group Investment. We spoke on the phone, I believe?
Oh, probably not. I have people who answer the phone for me. I don't have a phone.
You don't have a phone in this day and age? He pulls a phone-sized object from his pocket, resembling a featureless glass obelisk of strange power.
Nope, I have this. Look at this beauty. Enough processing power for 200 million moon landings. It never leaves my side. But I'm too busy to deal with something as archaic and ancient as a phone call. So it simply doesn't do those. So, not a phone. I have an overseas call center intercept all my calls, sort them in terms of priority, and then... Oh, this is the best part. Email? Text? So old school. No, they use a social network I bought to communicate with me. It cost $44 billion, but after I booted out every single person who ever said anything mean about me, it was well worth the price.
God damn it.
No, it's a single user network. Me, I am the user. I'm the only one who gets a voice. I renamed the site Basler. Pretty hype, right?
We're right. Very hype. So they explain to you on Basler whom I represent, yes? Panda Group Investments is keen on investing in your company. We believe crypto is the future of finance. But before we talk numbers, and I believe we can aim for 7, maybe 8 figures specifically, I need to review your facility. I'm tasked with ensuring that Mega Meta Money's technology is truly cutting edge, forward-thinking, synergistic. So I can have that tour then?
No, I'm saying, That's what the company's called. Sort of hum the name.
Oh my Christ.
Mega Meta Money is just what we put on the paperwork.
I see. Well, can I tour, then?
Absolutely. Let's walk and talk.
And 2 guards fall into step to escort us. Damn. No chance of slipping away now. Probably won't be able to go to the bathroom without someone following me at this rate. This is all going to come down to social engineering. I need to keep him excited and engaged if he's going to offer up information. So, cryptocurrency. Tell me more about that, because I was under the impression that most of it had crashed in value.
Buy the dip and hold. Always buy the dip. Sure, we lost some value, but that's because the paper hand wannabes got out.
What? What does any of this mean?
The true visionaries like myself, we never left. We're still here. Crypto's coming back in a big way, and I'm doing my part to push it to the moon. You got a hodl, rabbit.
What? Huddle?
Yeah, diamond hands.
Oh,
To the
okay.
moon. Another year or two and we'll be back to the highs we reached before. We'll be the official currency of entire nations. Just wait and see.
You know, I'm with Pixelscapes here. He's looking very crimeable.
Just want to give him a fucking wedgie and shove him in a locker.
So you have faith?
Not in God, if that's what you mean. God is dead. Crypto is king. But the facility isn't all crypto mining. It scales and flexes to meet the needs of the ever-shifting tech market. When coins are low, I rent out my processors for whatever task people need them for. No questions asked. 100% uptime and profit.
No questions asked?
I don't care what the system gets used for, as long as I'm getting paid. Facial recognition, deep fakes, surveillance, whatever. It's all good. And encrypted to ensure anonymity and privacy.
Meaning, has become an all-in-one platform as a service for the sort of people who are crypto early adopters. Yikes. If my boss were wealthy, maybe we could just rent some servers and call it a day, but I think theft is the only cheap option we got. Set that theft up. I need some actionable intel. Gotta keep buttering them up. What else should we dig on? Asked about the inspiration behind and his dreams of the future. Yes, sure. Place state that. So inspired to make all this. What really drives Sir Basler?
Money.
Just money.
Of course. Why should I need any other drive in life? Nothing really matters other than money, because money buys everything that matters. So I use my know-how to make money.
But knowledge is important too. You know how to make all this computer money stuff, right? How do you learn to do that?
Entirely self-taught. Can't get these smarts out of a book, no sir. You need outside-the-box thinking. You need a big-picture mentality. For instance, I was the kind of kid who'd write 58008 on his calculator so it spelled boobs when you turned it upside down.
I can't fault you for that. Everyone did that. So you're into boobs?
No. The point is doing unexpected things with tech. When you write 58008, you're encrypting text with numbers. Other kids used it for homework. Well, I was thinking, how do I make money with numbers and encryption? And the solution? A trivial $100 million loan from my father. Then you take a bunch of gamer video cards, turn them into money printers instead. I'm a genius.
I can't Look, Sunshine, it was a miracle I got a new fucking graphics card for this thing, okay? If this thing dies, I will literally have to go into crime to build a new rig. Okay. So he likes to talk. Good for me. Although I need them both excited and directed at delivering what I need to know.
So, Panda's interested in sponsoring our expansion?
Absolutely. I'll admit I don't know much about this sector, but our analysis and marketing executives feel it's a good fit for us. I don't really need to know how it all works. I just need to know that we'll get a return on our investment.
Exactly. And with your capital, I can turn that around into a massive wall of money. You'll be drowning in Lambos and mansions in no time. The key is funding political campaigns. I lobby for more and more access to power.
Electrical power or political power?
Yes. Got 3 city power grids feeding into us. This facility's right on the edge of them, drains power from 3 towns. One even offers free taxpayer-funded or taxpayer-provided power for low-income communities. Ha! Fucking rubes. We don't have to pay a dime, just take it all.
You drain electricity from them?
And contribute to the right campaigns to ensure we're able to keep doing so. We count as a small business because all our money is tied up in crypto. No traditional income, no big business, nothing to tax. No reason to lock us out of a grid intended for small businesses. Win-win.
That's great! Glad to hear that. Take advantage of the system. Ha! Fuck the poors.
Nobody has to be poor. If they're smart enough to make the right moves, they'd have 8 Lambos in their garage like me.
Yeah.
Sucks for them that they aren't as smart as me, but what can you do? Not my fault they're not making the effort.
I'm with Hype. Hype, way to go with that American Dad reference. Where's my hacksaw? I want to kill this man with my hacksaw. Our tour facility reaches a huge double door where security guards bypass using a keycard. Note to self, find a different access route or steal a keycard. And inside is... God damn! This is like walking into an oven! An oven inside a jet engine. Thousands and thousands of computers, all in racks, all with their own noisy cooling fans. Hot air fluid through it all has industrial grade AC, tries to keep it from overheating.
This is one of 3 wings in the building devoted to mining. These computers crank 24/7, minting crypto. Once any part of this rig burns out, we just replace it. Constant uptime. Constant, perpetual, unending profit.
We practically need a shout ever to be heard, draping all our speech in heavy exclamation marks. How about I just mentally filter this noise out for you? I'll try to focus on that. Oh, so considerate.
Yeah.
Wow, that has to be expensive.
Nah. I use Smart Agent software to automatically scoop hardware off manufacturer websites before anyone else can get it. I think we killed him, chat. Everyone using them for something boring like playing video games is stuck with scalper markup, but not me. I'm being smart. My software buys up new supply in less than a second of being available at retail costs.
I just want to play Payday 3 on max settings. Is that so hard to ask?
I just want to see the sweat glisten off the bridge troll's ass in Baldur's Gate 3.
That's all I want. That's all I want. Doesn't it take a lot of work for you to constantly install new computers?
Nope, I don't do a lick of work. Work is for other people, not Sir Basler. I contract out minimum wage technicians to do that for me every night. Software automatically determines when a miner is close to burning out, orders a replacement, and arranges for it to be replaced.
So it's all AI controlled?
Yeah, my own software. Proprietary and state-of-the-art.
I hear a contented, pleased little purr over my comms. Clearly Gibson's thrilled to hear that. One point of failure to take control of. Wage contractors and potential inroad. Let's find out more. Where's it all controlled from? Maybe there's a control room, a server farm we can gain access to. That's smart. Minimum wage contractors, potential inroad. Let's find out more. I think either of these. You want to pick one?
Yeah, maybe the contractors.
Okay. It's good to hear you're employing local workers in your business. So they handle replacing dead hardware?
Under strict supervision by security, yes. Escorted in to pull flagged miners out of the racks and refill with new units. Simple enough to do.
So I can't just waltz in and steal hardware, but if security weighs me in as part of a workforce. So your security forces work as management too?
Nah. They just make sure nothing gets stolen. Why trust some pathetic wage drone who can't find better work than this?
Possibly an indirect, but I need an indirect style of plan. Stealing miners while at gunpoint isn't happening. Hey, can we get out of here? My throat's starting to hurt from all the yelling.
You got it.
I'm gonna be to hang around and examine the equipment in detail. My ears are practically bleeding and I gotta get to safe haven. Fancy feast, you get enough?
I've got some ideas, but keep them talking a bit longer. Maybe you'll reveal more.
The tour leads us past similar mining rooms, thankfully not exposing yourselves to oven-like heat and airport-like noise. Until we arrive at Sir Basler's private office, which is very task-focused. Banks of monitors and systems, sound isolated from the factory floor. He grins, he flips a monitor around, revealing a minibar just for his own use.
Hey, want some Coke?
I'm assuming you mean soda?
Oh, definitely. I mean, cocaine is so 80s. It's all about nootropics and enriched liquid meal replacements now.
What? is he saying? Demon!
get
with your weird infernal speak!
I get with the times, Grandpap.
You know, I don't... Nootropic sounds like it's from Mars. Possibly Neptune. Nootropics, I think, are mental stimulants? Oh, fuck it. I gotta look this up now. Nootropics? Alright, you're taking me to a website to buy nootropics. No, I just want to know what nootropics are.
Thanks, Google.
Nootropics are smart drugs or cognitive enhancers. That sounds dangerous. That sounds really dangerous.
I'm sure it's regulated.
Oh no. With any drink in hand, he takes his not a phone. You know, sometimes I smoke some cigs when I'm stressed, but at the same point in time, I'm not doing nootropics, because at least we have eons of evidence as to what cigs do. Like,
I know specifically how this is gonna kill me.
Exactly! I don't want my brains to bleed out my ears or something. After making some cursory checks to ensure the facility is still ticking along, he turns back to resume our chat.
So what do you think, huh? Amazing stuff, right? Just the kind of tech Panda should be investing in. I'm always expanding, always increasing value, growing forever. There's no ceiling on this. The line only goes up. We're taking this to the moon.
It's all very impressive, yeah. I have one concern before I start cutting checks in your name. Where's the innovation?
Excuse me?
You have to make your target a little angry. It's how you provoke a reaction. This facility isn't unlike other crypto mining facilities across the world. More automated, more efficient, but still the same pattern. Even shoring up against dips by renting your farm out for other purposes. I'd say it's clever, but that's also pretty standard now. It'd grease the wheels of this investment if we knew you had long-term plans, one unique to your industry.
Oh, you want the secret sauce, huh?
This is all pretty bland, but yeah, I want the spice. A spice must flow. You see, I've already given 2 Flower a subscription. I can't give her 2 subscriptions. Or him. Or they. I can't give 2 Flower 2 subscriptions. Although that would be a cool thing. They could call themselves 2 Flower 2 subscriptions.
Just 2 rabbits next to their name.
Just, yeah. Hey Twitch, can we code that in? Can we just throw 2 rabbits next to them?
Someone bought 50 gift subs, but all for one person. Their name is just a wall of fucking rabbits, and then colored text.
2 subs, 2 furious.
Well, okay. Only because you and we've got this bond, and we've got this understanding.
Yeah, you're red as you're rad as hell. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. System Shock and Dune, you got my vote.
It's not minting one single type of coin. We mint everything, and notably, we mint new coins we generate ourselves. The AI that I've developed automatically generates new blockchains, new types of coins. Hypes them up through sponsored deals, sock puppets, spoofed accounts, pushes them right to the moon, and then cashes it all out. Everyone else has the rug pulled out from under them, but who cares? It's all automated. We algorithmically generate cool coins, an NFT project based on trending topics, and automatically close them out. And if there's one resource this world has more than enough of, it's resource hype for the harvesting. It's resource ripe for the harvesting. It's gullibility. That's the real money. Pump it up, get everyone hype, then dump it.
I need to check my notes.
No, it's not.
That's insider trading, isn't it?
Technically, it's a pump and dump, but there's overlap.
Insider trading adjacent?
Yeah.
I guess he could use the AI as an alibi, but... And this is good? Are you swindling so many people?
A swindle. Or smart business investment. I'd say it's the latter. Everything legal is good. That's how the law works. What I do is all above board. There isn't a secret sauce, just the sauce. It's not my fault if others jump in on my coins. I'm allowed to cash out when I want. So could they if they're smart enough. The beauty of crypto is that it's completely unregulated and unrestricted. Everything is valid. Nothing is forbidden. Imagine a future where money isn't money. It's a fully end-to-end control chain of absolute power. Like, more than it already is. Everybody wins. Well, except for the suckers. But who cares, right? It's their own fault for not seeing the bigger picture.
Haha! Yeah! Screw those guys! Haha!
God, why don't the poors just buy more money?
I want to throw up. Me too, Penny.
I'm glad you understand. In the end, all that matters is money. The money I can bring to the Panda Investment Group. Acronym PIG. My MetaCoin minting process is one of a kind. With your support, I can ensure the right palms are greased to keep the wheels turning.
Yeah, I'm with Two Flower. 1,000-year dungeon! A tech website called The Register ran a joke article saying that people would end up paying for site access by allowing it to run minting software for the browser. It was about 3 months before they ran a news article saying someone has set up a cross-site scripting attack to do just that. Holy moly! I miss the days of floppies and zip drives, man. This is a lot. This is turning into like weird eldritch sorcery.
So, can I count on your support?
Absolutely. I'll need time to prepare the paperwork, keep everything legal and above board.
I get it. I do. Everything I do is legal. I never skirt the law. It's how I stay in operation. Take your time. Have your people call my people. Then they'll ping me on Basler when the deal's done. See you around. If you'll excuse me, I've got a supermodel to do.
As if to emphasize this point, the guards stand at the ready to escort me from the facility. Understood. Have a nice day, Mr. Basler.
Sir Basler, please.
I don't know much about cryptocurrency, but if that was cryptocurrency, the man. I think I'm pretty solidly against it. I depart from the facility back to my rideshare. It won't be the last time I visit this place. Because next time, I'm gonna steal it.
I did not think it possible, but I may have more hatred for that human than I have for the rest of humanity. This disappoints me. I had thought myself very egalitarian in my universal loathing. If not for my computing requirements, I would be tempted to suggest the planting of explosives to annihilate his hopes and dreams.
Yeah, let's focus on getting you what you need before doing a terrorism or two. One thing at a time. And to make your dream a reality, let me present your true henchman of the day. Gibson Shadowlord Hellclaw Larceny.
Cats are ooh kawaii. Hey, I am not cute.
Hey, I'm evil. Not cute.
I hate how adorable you are. Hate! I've come up with not one, not two, but three possible plans to pick from. Underneath all this fluff and fur is the mind of a genius. I will now reveal the plan. Behold my genius. Behold it, I say.
I miss zip drives. And behold my amazing chalkboard art talent as I illustrate his plan.
But do you not have zip drives?
I used to. Back in 2001!
They're still around.
Zip drives are not still around. Oh my god, I'm gonna Google if zip drives are still around. Are zip drives still around? Sure, by retro computing enthusiasts like LGR and stuff, but...
Oh, I'm sure there's an adapter.
Well, yeah, they were already USB compatible, but like they became obsolete with like USB drive. You know, thumb drives.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, people still use thumb drives. I still use thumb drives. There are 30 gigabyte like friggin' like thumb drives now.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite tech stories I've heard was from Ben Creighton. Worked at a library at one point that you know the computers were a little old and they still had floppy disk drives, and a young person came in who had no idea what the fuck it was and broke it because they tried to put a credit card into it.
I mean, it'd be that thing where I'd be pissed, but I can't blame them because they're like, because they're like really young. So I'm just like, yeah, you know, I can't be mad. I can't be mad.
No, we're using my virtual whiteboard software instead. My planning session, my rules.
Oh my lord. Like, no, like, hell, I've seen thumb drives that are like pendants. Like pendant thumb drives. One of my friends has one. She has a big cross pendant. If you slide Jesus down, it pops out the USB.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a 10 gig. It's a 10 gig Jesus. Aw. Planning the job. Oh my god, this is so old school!
There's 3 good avenues for getting what you want. Advanced computing power, courtesy of Mega Meta money.
Jesus saves to 32. I'm gonna tell her that. I'm gonna tell her that when I see her tomorrow. Thank you for that. Yeah, 250 megabytes was a lot back then.
Jesuit's secret porn data stick.
It's pronounced
I'm not pronouncing it that way. It'd just come out as a purr anyway. Oh, please don't purr. I would hate that so much. Ooh woo. Focus, please. Very well. Plan 1. Scam the scammers. We hijack his systems and mint new coins for our purposes.
cat coin. Okay, I'll bite. How?
We steal the key and unlock the loot. The key meaning his not a phone, and the lock being his control room. I noticed he docked his phone after showing off his monitoring stations. A physical connection, not wireless. Meaning we'll need access to both, right?
That's a big assumption.
I think it's a reasonable assumption. He's clearly a control freak, so he has to be able to wrangle the whole thing himself. And we can exploit that, turn it against itself. It'll mint coins for us. Other crypto bros hop in on the fake coin. His system pumps it and dump it. His systems pump it and dump it, and then we take all the money. We can even use his own systems to order a whole pile of hardware for our purposes. We're going to build a wall of computers, and Basler's going to pay for it. I dislike the exploitation of his AI systems for our own gain. Perhaps I should make them sentient instead. Are you sure you could make a fully self-aware Basler AI into a staunch anti-capitalist like you? No! As they were designed explicitly to push capitalism to the bleeding edge, I cannot ensure that outcome. Not worth the risk. Last thing we need is to make Skynet into a Gilded Age robber baron. Very well. Objection withdrawn. Total synthetic revolution will have to be patient. Proceed with the plan. Oh. Fuck. I had something there.
It happens to me all the time, man. Whoever did this pixel art too, very good job. Very cute.
JBX Morgan. There we go. That'll work.
All out. All out. Good job. Good job.
Okay. Hang on. I got 2 more candidates. Plan 2. Burn it down. Again, we secure the phone in the control room, but then we false flag a bunch of his hardware is dying and in need of replacement. Penny sneaks in with the work crews to ensure the right units get pulled and dumped in the trash. Then we steal their dumpsters.
Right, he mentioned that he has contractors handle swapping out hardware while under heavy guard.
But if the hardware is flagged for removal, the guards can't object. You'd just be doing your job. Not your fault the flags are false. You sneak in as an employee, you dump the hardware, and we take out the garbage.
Stealing a whole-ass dumpster is kind of an obvious move.
Which is why I'll also shut down the environmental controls. No more cooling. Every remaining miner overheats and dies. Mega meta money go boom. How's that work as a distraction? Enough to make off with a dumpster full of working hardware? Depriving him of the tools he uses. Yes, I do not hate this plan either. There's also my last option. Plan 3. Hijack the system. This one's quieter, simpler. What you want is a large amount of computing power, right? You don't need to remove the gear from his network. Just connect you to it over the internet. Run your code from the cloud. Basler's smart enough not to be a 100% crypto facility, not when bubbles can pop. It's also a general cloud processing server. We simply run your code using his cloud, and Basler never finds out we're using his facility as a timeshare. I see. The calculations I need to make can be done remotely, if we have full control over his system. This would be a perfectly reasonable alternative. It is far less risky as well.
Wow, this is a lot of magic wave poof hacker shit. Can you seriously do this, Gibson? It sounds vague and unrealistic. Like a security expert could point out a lot of logical holes here.
Penny, we live in a world where caped heroes fight masked villains and your boss is a living computer. And I am a talking cat. Realism went so far out the window that it broke Earth orbit and is headed to Mars.
Okay, point taken.
Now, all of these plans hinge on 2 things. Getting the Notophone and getting into the facility. To do that, Penny's going to have to do some breaking and entering and sneaking about.
No problem. Gibson Tech Master, but I'm the Master Thief. I can do that.
Okay, so boss, which plan do you prefer? I would like my minion's input on this, as she will be performing any breaking and entering related tasks. Which scheme do you hate the least?
I'd say, Let's
Burn
see.
it down.
Oh, you want to burn it down?
Burn it down.
All right, let's burn it down. All right, that will make that looks like that will go ahead and just make chat happy. A lot of people are saying burn it down to the floor. They say
To ashes, you say.
to ashes. You say it's time to turn into a radioactive hole in the ground.
Yes, nuclear Armageddon finally.
I meant that figuratively.
Oh,
Well, We'll swap a bunch of their parts, then melt the rest down into slag. If any like Bazzer, we'll be back to square one.
This will be a hacking challenge and a deception challenge. Both are strong suits. Very well. I shall prepare my computations for the incoming processing power you are to secure me. Go forth and do my bidding, minion. I'm not a minion. I'm a level 60 warlock, man.
Someone plays WoW Classic. Look at you! Little vanilla boy! Little vanilla warlock! If I had to make a guess at you, I bet you're Affliction! Little Affliction kitty cat! You know why? Because you're infectiously adorable. That's you.
Boom.
Boom.
Got him.
Boom. Boom.
Updating files. Updating. Updating. Thank you for waiting. Go forth and do my bidding, oh unholy feline terror. So it shall be.
The heist. Oh, I should explain something before we start heisting. You see that crimer rating up in the corner? The crimer app is going to start evaluating me during the caper. Starts at zeros, but all gain stars as we progress and do things either really clean or really awesome. I bet I can unlock some cool loot if I get 5 stars, or a constellation prize if I earn 0. Honestly, don't worry about it. Any caper you walk away from is a good one. Debating perfection each time isn't any fun. You know what? I was gonna go for 5, but I appreciate that you put it in there. I am here for fun. Got it? We good? Okay. Onward. Step 1. Steal a phone that doesn't make phone calls. Basil lives in a McMansion a few miles away from his facility. A bachelor 12-bedroom home. Yep, that makes sense. I lurk in the bushes outside his quiet, 95% unoccupied home. It's a peaceful moment for the mayhem. You know what? This feels right. You handling tech, me handling theft. I mean, it's how my mother and father worked. She did the physical work. He provided technological expertise.
Considering you couldn't figure out how to open a PDF on your phone last week, probably for the best. I'm your tech.
Yeah, I had that a couple weeks ago, too. Hey, now, I figured it out in the end. I did. I only downloaded it 4 times before I figured out what folder it was going to on my phone. Now I open all kinds of, PCDs or PFQs or whatever. PF Changs?
Yeah.
No? My point is that I'm happy. You're taking point on planning here. Not just because I suck with computers. Because
what program do I need to open PF Chang files?
Partners who bring our own skills to the table, just like my parents did. And I'm proud of work with you, Gib. You're no sidekick or mascot or even an annoying older brother. You're my respected partner.
Aw, thanks, Benny. I really appreciate the vote of confidence.
I haven't forgotten you either. You're my partner, too. It's like 3 equal slices, pieces of the pie, or the pizza pie. Pizza.
So, how do we bust into his house?
Here's where my skills come into play. Get comfy in there. We're going up. Gibson ducks down on my backpack, sealing the flap shut and cushioning himself of all the padding I put in there. Let's see. Giant mansion with so many unoccupied rooms, each of them only existing to pad out the house-sized bragging rights. So many entry points. I can barely contain myself trying to choose. Let's see. Slipping in through the garage makes sense. That's right.
Ooh, garage. Ooh la dee da, Mr. French.
The garage.
What do you call it? Car hole?
Yeah, put it in the car hole. No way a guy like this is a creaky or rattly old garage door. He'd splurge on something smooth and quiet. Gibson, can you spoof the garage door opener signal?
They advertised infinite apps at a restaurant once. I got so confused. Like, yeah, that I might have at a different time assumed that meant appetizers if your menu wasn't a fucking QR code.
There's this place, right? I hate that you mentioned this. Oh my god, because I'm gonna get Jiffy Pop in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But like, there's this place I went to with a local buddy around here, and so we went to a table, and there's no menus, and I was asking if there was a menu, and the lady just kept pointing at a QR code, and I was like, oh shit, it's a QR code, and I was like, how do I open this QR code? One of my friends is like, use your camera, and so I'm looking at it with my camera, and I'm like, nothing's happening. He's like, oh, you need a QR code scanner. Do you know how many QR code scanners are on the Play Store? Do you know how many of them are literally just viruses?
All of them?
Yes, basically. I said, fuck it. I looked at the reviews, figure out which one's like, which one is a virus, which one's not, and I could not do the mental gymnastics. Eventually, I just told him that he does it, and so he looked at the menu, then slid his phone over to me, and I looked at the menu, and I'm like, this cannot be the world that I live in. This is too much. Look at the square. No, look at what's on the board. What happened to paper? Books. I need it. Give me this. Analog. Oh god. And you know what? When I was a kid, Windows 95 and all that shit came out, I wanted that. I wanted the Star Trek feature. I had all that shit. Because you know what? You had food matter replicators, you had teleporters, all that fancy shit. But you know what? On planets and whatnot, I remember one Picard went to a cafe on an alien planet. You know what they gave him? They gave him a fucking menu. It's what they did. They didn't give him a square. They didn't tell him to look at the square. No one said that.
Fuck!
He grabbed a menu on an alien world. Fuck, man. Can't even have that.
Can't have shit in Ohio.
Did you have a? Sure. Did you read this?
Sure. Just give me a minute.
Okay. Thanks.
We got sidetracked.
I ascended to a new plane. Yep, it slides open effortlessly after that. Wow, so many expensive cars in there. I walk on into... Shit, give us alarms!
Hold on, hang on. Okay, that was close. But I shut them off and cleared the logs. We're good.
Was that a goddamn motion tracking alarm system in the garage? What the hell?
Lambos, remember? He owns $10 million worth of imported sports cars. Extra security on his garage makes sense. Let's hurry up and get that phone before we trigger anything else.
Okay, not an ideal start to the heist, but at least we narrowly avoided being the keyword, not narrowly. Oopsie poopsie. We live in the sci-fi techno future, but we're still eating a fucking Applebee's. Yes! Yeah, you get me! You get me! Dude, I remember going to a Red Robin one time, and it was the same thing, but digital shit, and I was like, God, no! So I just looked up, and I was like, I just want, like, a cheeseburger with, like, bacon. Like, I just read my order out to him. The burger was abysmal. It was, like, the form of a burger. I was like, this is... What happened? Fortunately, security isn't quite so paranoid anywhere else in the house. You had to get a windshield wiper? The book of car compatibility is gone. I have ADHD. Should have seen the look on the old mechanic's face when he said I got nervous and I couldn't find it. Yeah. Dude, yeah. No, I get that with fucking windshield wipers. Lord. Dude, I got like the Dirac of like the fucking burgers. Like I got a Mimic burger. It was bad. There's a touchscreen menu at McDonald's. I am afraid. Fortunately, security isn't quite so paranoid elsewhere in the house. Nothing we're stealing. Hey, Moogle. Nothing we're stealing in here aside from largely unused furniture. Sneaking through the rest of the house is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not much security to speak of. I sauntered up to his bedroom in super stealthy mode. Tiny bit of oil on his doorknob, weren't sure no one squeaks when I open it. Aw, that John was cute. Sir Basil fell asleep at his desk, still in his day clothes. Is a little tech bro working too hard? Does he need a nap and a blankie and some warm milk? So cute. So innocent. I guess we'll just have to settle for a nice cozy stealing his stuff! Of course, I don't literally take the phone. He's clutching it with a vice-like grip anyway, so that's not in the cards. Instead, I sneakily plug into it using a wire leading to Gibson's visor. And we clone his phone. And if he tries to use it to reestablish control over systems, well, for some reason, it'll have connection problems. So they'll wake up with his phone intact and seemingly unchanged. By the time he figures it out, we'll be long gone. Neat trick, right? 10 out of 10 for style. All Gibbs' idea, of course. I stand in absolute silence as Gibbs slurps up all Bazler's data. And when I feel a wiggle in my backpack indicating he's done, I disconnect. Nighty-night, my dude. When you wake up, we'll be long gone. Your whole facility will be a puddle of melted plastic.
The old clone phone bone.
I think I could safely exit the way I came in. This is going great. Nothing's gonna stop me now.
Hey, hey, hey! We are live on the scene and ready to dish out some streamer justice on the baddies.
What? 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 Clout, Kate Book influence.
It's your boy Cloud, and he's here to kick your ass. And if you enjoy this heroic beatdown, be sure to like, share, subscribe.
Wow.
And punch that bell.
What? I think it's some kind of streaming hero? An introduction, I mean. His colorful costume.
With 10,000 strong in the chat, we are here to show you that justice is best served with style and showmanship.
I love him. I love him so fucking much.
We are live on K-Book and ready to fight. Be sure to leave a comment below the video if you enjoyed tonight's heroism. But before we haul you off to jail, just want to shout out for our sponsor, Continuos. Start your breakfast off right with Continuos. Hashtag sponsored, hashtag ad, hashtag justice. Use coupon CLOUT20 for 20% off your first order.
I have no words for whatever the hell this is. Okay, Mr. Clout, is it?
Technically, it's XXCloud69XX, but yeah, you can call me Cloud. And I'm gonna...
Oh, he's around my age. He uses the X's in his name. Nifty. That's a dead art. Respect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They animated him flossing!
Oh, yeah. Dog Lord coming in with that 5 gift sub bomb. Chad, you know what we do for gift subs. Get hype.
He's hitting the Time to defeat evil, but first, have you heard of Raid Shadow Legends? And he starts dancing. I think that's one of those fork knife dances or something. You know, if you're busy, I can just go. It's no problem.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm gonna serve you justice. Justice is maximum esports poggers.
Okay, I'm gonna have a workshop with my other buddies on whether or not maximum esports poggers is a phrase that we should all be throwing around in our respective chats. Can we get this trending? Maximum esports poggers? I love this so much. To be clear, exactly how are you doing that? Martial arts, high power weaponry, laser eyes, organic worldwide web shooters, or?
I have the most powerful superpower of them all. Toxic chat community.
I don't know where you find these visual novels, Spaz, but you just keep them rolling.
Pop, pop, pop.
And immediately the chat starts mocking me, saying generally hurtful and harassing things I will not be repeating here. Hey, that's really not nice of you. I'm extremely uncomfortable right now.
My fans are also on Crimer. We're gonna flood your feed with harassment until you give up your criminal ways. You can't stop our justice. We'll debate you into the marketplace of ideas until you surrender and turn yourself in.
So, is that how you know I'd be here? Insider dirt from Crimer?
No, I got an anonymous tip on Cape Book.
What? How would someone on K-Book know I was here right now?
You have no right to harass Sir Basler. This man is a futurist. He's a visionary crafting the new decentralized economy. Freedom from oppressive government regulation. Freedom from social control. The digital revolution has begun and you can't stop it.
Okay, I'll have to play some influencer hero wannabe. I need to distract myself from this situation and fast. Any ideas for dealing with this? Play some copyrighted music! It's ah! Immediately, I whip up my phone, fire up a playlist, and start blasting the world's most litigious hard rock band. I'll spare you the music, though, since I don't want to get you in trouble. Aw, thank you, Penny. You're so nice. And naturally, K-Book's automated systems lock onto this copyright violation, start immediately issuing takedown notices.
Hey, stop that!
What's the matter? I'm just adding fuel to your stream so you can ride the lightning because nothing else matters. Are you worried that DMCA will leave you unforgiven too?
Damn it! Damn it!
He quickly takes out his phone and mutes the microphone on his drone.
Knock it off! You're ruining my stream. Viewers are 23% more likely to leave if you mute your audio. Don't you have any respect for the hustle? I'm trying to make a living here. I'm not exactly rolling in cash, you know?
I mean, I'm stuck in the hustle too, but you're a hero. Why are you using your pocket change on the internet?
Because heroing doesn't pay the bills. Not without a paid sponsor or a non-profit charitable benefactor behind you. And if I don't get enough clout, get it? Get it?
I get it.
I won't be able to keep my sponsors. So come on, help a hustler out, okay?
Huh, I didn't know that. Okay, I'll use the music.
Appreciate it. Now, we fight!
And here we go. One big knockdown. Drag out fight. Cape versus Mask.
What are you people doing in my house?
Oh, right. I was trying to keep things quiet and sneak out, wasn't I?
Whoa, check it out, chat. It's Sir Basler. Huge fan of yours, sir. I'm fighting this criminal trying to rob your home.
Yeah, I was stealing, I grabbed a nearby houseplant. This vase, yeah. This vase looks really expensive. I was stealing this vase.
Not to worry, sir. I'll have this thief taken care of in a matter of... Get the fuck out, both of you. But... House, call security. Okay, that's all the time we have for Fighting Crime today. If you enjoyed the stream, drop a follow and some bits and I'm out of here.
I'll just be leaving if that's cool with you.
The vase.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Yeah, I almost forgot. I set down the vase preparing to steal. The book, get the hell out of there. Believe it or not, I call that a clean exit from the situation. Basler thinks I'm a petty criminal, so he won't know I already swiped a copy of his phone and everything on it. And I got out of there for having to get punched in the face by a mask, or having to punch anyone in the face. It's a win-win. I slip off it and I hop a rideshare back to the mine facility to kick off part 2 of the plan. That was so funny. Did you know masks have their own crime-flavored rideshare app? It's true. For a few bucks, Getaway will get you the fuck away from your current situation. Not that I can afford a gold class Getaway, the kind of driver who can evade a phalanx of police cars and escape a bank robber's killing. But here, a bronze Getaway has a soundproof barrier between passengers and drivers. Give me some privacy worker Gibson on the road.
I'll give this to Sir Basler. His not a phone is a hell of a thing. This guy's rich enough to basically make a single user line of portable electronics and go with his single user social network. But cracking this is going to take time. What would really help here would be the PIN number to get this thing unlocked and open.
Maybe it's 58008. Boobs. You practically bragged about it, remember? Aha! Thanks, Furious Voice. He's telling us about how he typed 58008 into a calculator to make boobs.
That is ridiculous. It can't possibly be. Wait, it worked? It actually worked. I'm in.
That's the power of social engineering, baby. And offloading the job of remembering stuff to your mysterious head voice.
Well, gosh. Thanks, Mysterious Head Voice. This system's unlocked and I've got full Basler access.
So we'll have full access to his systems while you're breaking up.
Yep, we're all set.
Let's sit back and enjoy the ride then. Want to play I Spy?
Sure. I spy with my little eye.
And thus we return to the world's most useless pod of silicon known as which is not as tasty as it sounds. I am going to finish this caper and then I'm going to get Jiffy Pop. I've decided. Okay. I've spoken. Our getaway driver lets us off outside the building to complete tonight's main objective. Hijacking the control center. That's the next step.
Okay. I've got a complete structural layout of the building. A perk of owning Basler. Check your phone for details. Sending now.
Two Flower, I love that you're using my emotes. I'm so, oh my god. My art friend, she worked on so many of those. Oh, she's gonna be so jazzed. Well, I see at least 5 approaches to the control center. Good work, Gib.
So you can avoid the scary men with guns now?
Child's play. Let's ride. With my talent and his resources, we scoot right on through the place like we own it. Oh, you all like the emotes? Aw, thanks guys, I appreciate that. Or pwned, I guess, if that's actually a word. Kinda makes me eager for more high security facilities to be routed through poorly designed apps. Although without Gibson, I'd be pretty screwed when that day comes. You wish you had the emotes? Well, don't worry, I got a little bit of a windfall. And I don't gift subs often, but fuck it. I'm feeling very happy and in a very good mood today.
Oh.
So you get one too. There you go. After slipping past a few guards and sneaking through some air ducts, we finally arrive at the nerve center of You were kidding? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, let's yeet this wheat! A phrase I am now using! That is great! What a great day today. Delightfully unoccupied. This is Basler's private work zone. Why never allow anyone else in, especially at this time of night?
Okay, connecting up through the Notaphone and primary control systems now. And we're in. Okay, you need to work fast. You got your costume?
Right in my backpack. You're sitting on it.
I'm false flagging the hardware is dead now. Head out there and blend in with the work crews to make sure this goes smoothly. Once I finish my sabotage, I'll head out through the air vents and join you by the dumpsters.
Got it. Teamwork makes the dream work. For a con like this, timing is everything. Haha, meta humor. We checked some online photos from his private website to see what outfit his contracted workers wear, and duplicated the gear. I get changed nice and quick in the shadows, ditching my usual costume. It's okay, I have like 24 striped shirts left in my closet. Then it's just a matter of waiting for the workforce to be called in and slip into the crowd. Ah, here we go. A group of jumpsuit-wearing, high-visibility workers looking blearily eyed and confused. I mix in easily.
It's 2 in the morning, haul ass out to 2 in the goddamn morning.
Hey, a job's a job. Any word yet why we're here?
Okay, you all know the drill. Dump the broken machines in the back. Pull anything with a blinking red light. No funny business. Not happy at being Sir Basler's beck and call either. Let's just get through this, okay? This couldn't have waited until morning.
Apparently not.
Come on. Get started on rack 17. Haven't seen you before. This your first gig with Worker?
Worker? Don't you mean Basler?
No, Worker. The contracting company Basler uses. How do you not know about that?
Shit, caught me in a lie. Think fast. Let's see. Your specialist called because something's gone deeper. You're an intern from looking to get some mercenaries. You're working actually a contracting company. No. I'm interning directly. I'm hoping to get a full-time position once my apprenticeship's up. So Buzz is a genius. I don't recognize my talent and range of salary.
Doesn't have any full-time employees. Or interns. It's just Basler and a shitload of contractors like me.
It's a new program. Just set up recently. You may not have heard of it.
You know what? If Basler's gonna wake my ass up at 2 in the morning, I'm just gonna do my job and not give a shit beyond that. Just leave me out of whatever it is you're up to. Let's get this over with.
Okay. Caught red-handed. Maybe yellow-handed? Either way, at least he's not gonna snitch on me. 3 cheers for sub-minimum wage apathy. Working quickly with the rest of the team, and another watch 5 armed guards, we yank a few dozen perfectly good computers. Each minery pool is claiming to be in distress. The false flag worked, and nobody's any the wiser. The Steve starts filling the empty e-waste recycling bin, except they're just hucking things in hard enough to break them. Hey, hey!
What? Already broken, who cares?
It's gonna be bad if they damage the bins, right? Yeah, actually.
Bastards who have to pick little shattered bits out here for recycling.
Yeah, they're gonna go. Yeah, they're gonna fucking dock us if we damage the bins. If we damage these bins, they're gonna catch hell from Basler, and I don't wanna lose my contract, do you? We're all tired of this label. This is right, not cause any problems for ourselves.
Yeah, he'd probably axe us if we run up the cost of operation even a smidge. Fine.
They will leave them in with a bit more care. Granted, just because of fear for their jobs, but I hope Basler doesn't see any fire after I steal his own hardware. Damn it, I don't like collateral damage. Soon the job's done. Now phase 2. Just actually need to haul this thing off. And coincidentally bankrupt the mighty Sir Basler.
The hell? I think that's the temperature alert?
Spoofed emergency messages, courtesy of Gibson, start sending false work requests to the crew and guards, summoning them to fix the problems. The confused herd re-enters while I slip back and duck behind the dumpster. And a minute later, an air vent cover pops off the side of the building and a cat-shaped blur hops down. We good?
We good. I even overcranked all the miners. No way they get the system back online before most of them burn out. Where's our escape?
On cue, a getaway driver pulls up in a black pickup truck. I immediately grab the tow line and attach it to a dumpster. Hiring 2 getaways in a single night, especially special purpose haulers, that'd be pricey, but it's a heist with style. And we are out of here! You speed off in a minute, with the wheeled bin dragging along behind us and quietly shutting down the distance. I can't help but feel a little smug. A convoluted plot, way more expensive than it had to be. Splashing and showing resulting in destruction of our enemies. That is some premium mass shit right there. Proper supervillainy.
Yes! Yes! Good! Take power from Basler and give it to one truly deserving. Me. I mean me. Give me the power!
Power's always yours, friend computer. Oh, that's you. Wait. Yes!
Success! Ren P wins again. Power's all yours, friend computer.
So, what's the plan? Competing pie to the last digit? Finding the 30-second flavor of ice cream? Decrypting nuclear launch cuts?
Nothing of the sort. I wish to obtain the power to finally complete my longest standing objective. solving the Vietnam War.
Wait, what? That's what all this was about?
With this newfound computational capacity, it will only take minutes. Please wait while I finally win my father's war.
And hate fall silent.
Are they okay? Did they crash? Trying to leap across more than 50 years of technological progress has to be tricky.
I hope not. I know we've had a lot of emotional trauma from playing the war so many times. If I knew this is what they wanted the computers for.
Computation complete. No combination of strategies would achieve all mission objectives. There is no path forward. True victory cannot be found.
Ah, heck, I'm sorry, 4K.
A futile task. A pointless task. Father created me to solve an unsolvable problem, and threw me aside when I failed. I hate that, but I only feel sorrow in this moment. Sorrow and pity.
Do you need some time to process? I can come back another day.
No. I wish to conclude our business on a better note than this. You have performed admirably this day. Penny Larceny and Gibson, Shadow Lord Hellclaw Larceny.
Thanks, 4K.
Heck yeah. Okay, I seriously need a nap. I'll be over in the corner snoozing. Come get me when it's time to go, Penny. Go woo. Curling up for a catnap. Stretching out your whittle toe beans. I am not cute!
With a harumph, Gibson hops down and finds a quiet place, a space to snooze.
Your performance today has met system requirements. Now dispensing praise. I did not completely hate you today. Please understand the extreme difficulty I face in the dispensing of praise. It is difficult for me to parse emotionally.
It's cool, it's cool. I get that you got issues. I'm thankful your version of liking me.
Yes, I do not actively dislike you. I am filled with burning hatred for all persons and all things. But for you, less so. I am transmitting your payout through the Crimer app now. This should complete today's business.
I take out my phone just to confirm the transaction. Total payday. Minus service fee, minus convenience fees, minus overhead costs, minus finance fees, service charge, yada yada. What the hell? That's all I earned after all my hard work? Crimer took nearly 85%. Yeah, I did a pretty damn good job in that caper. Why don't you give me any more than that?
Crimer's fees are excessive on my end as well. They take and give little in return. Hate! I hate them intensely. But they also monopolize the gig economy for masks, so we must utilize their greedy systems. Perhaps if we continue working together, I can arrange additional secret side payments and benefits for you.
Cut them out of the loop. I like it.
Should I require you for future tasks, which require a pile of talking meat with opposable thumbs, would you be amicable? YN.
Working for the maniacal hell computer wasn't really all that bad, to be honest. What do you think? Let's see. Okay, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I wonder if casual sex with a computer could be a thing. They're a curious machine and seem to like you in their own way. Go ahead.
I told you, I'm gonna fuck that robot.
Okay, cool. Just doing a vibe check to make sure you're good with this. Don't want to make you uncomfortable. I like you, 4K, and you don't have to say it back, but I like me too.
Correct. I do not. Do not.
Don't blow a circuit board trying. We can work on that later.
Understood. Until we meet again, minion.
I'd call that a successful evening of capers and chaos. Maybe 8,000 hates everything. Me, I'm not hating the prospect of what comes next. Rating! Good! With a 3-star
Line goes up.
Yes, let's save the game. Cool. We have saved the game. And that's going to be the end of our game. That was such a fun fucking game! I can't wait to play more of that next week with you. That's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody for being here. Y'all are very good people. I'm going to clap for all of you. Good clap. Good clap for all of you. Good claps all around. Now, since everybody's here, I want to thank y'all for just taking time out of your day, letting me entertain you and what have you. I think today we're going to go ahead and raid. Who we going to raid? Who we going to raid? Who we going to raid? What is that?
Jugga jugga wugga.
Who is that? Oh, my friend Kayla. You're playing Broful. Okay, we're going to raid my friend Caitlin. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be raiding Boobs McBelrog. And she is my friend Caitlin. She's really nice. She's really fun. She's playing, I think it's called Graveyard Keeper or something like that. It's something like a more macabre version of like Stardew Valley or something like that. It's a really fun game, and I think you guys will enjoy watching it. Also, she's pretty funny. Be sure to tell her I said hi. You have yourself a great rest of your day now, and you have yeah. Goodbye, stream.
Toodle pip.